Hey guys, and welcome to Warren First 9 through 1. I'm Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I am Jeff Simmons with the Simmons Says Show, but tonight we're all Warren First.
Warren First and the Warren County Way. It's the first way to go, as I say. Guys, we are live at the Warren County Administrative Admin Building right now. And again, it is already packing and booming. You can already, people are starting to crowd in. I can hear it, the anticipation. But before we get started, we just wanted to let you know what's going down today for this evening. We're going to have interviews with candidates. We're also going to be talking about the live coverage of when the absentee ballots and the early voting. And we want to remind everybody when early voting comes in this way, don't forget, that's going to don't count that when the precincts come in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to make sure that you separate it out. When we have everything, we'll get you everything. We'll have the accurate numbers.
Yeah, we're
going to have the spreadsheet ready.
Again, his spreadsheet looks phenomenal. But what we're going to do, Jeff, is we're going to start off with, of course, some of our candidates could not be here in person. So we offered the opportunity for written statements that we could read verbally. We asked for video coverage. And so I'm going to pull up, yesterday, I got to sit down with the current incumbent for running for state representative, Mr. Paul Sherrill.
Yep.
He is the incumbent in this race. And tonight is, Jeff, the primary for the Republican ballot. And so up tonight, if you haven't voted, you got less than 30 minutes left to vote for your primary. Who you think is going to best represent you as your Republican candidate? Is that Paul Sherrill or is that Dwayne Howard? And so we got to see what that is. And again, we're going to be getting some White County votes as well coming in for that. So we want to thank Duke Rice. But let's get right into it with Paul Sherrill. And when we come back, more things to come, guys.
Break it down.
Hey, guys. Kelly Walker Slaughter here at the Warren First 9 through 1. As we take a quick break from election night coverage, I have the one and only, the incumbent for our state rep for the 43rd district. We got Mr. Paul Sherrill. Thank you so much for doing this. Now, guys, this is pre-recorded because, like I said, you're going to be everywhere tomorrow.
Yes.
So let's just start off that. What has been your game plan for all day on Thursday? What have you done for Thursday? Where are you going to be going?
Well, there's a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people's wanting you to be here and be there and be there. And it's just hard to be everywhere. But first, I want to say thank you, Kelly, for the opportunity to be here today and take a little time and talk about this. And I appreciate what you've done and reaching out to us. And we just want to do good for the people of the 43rd District, Warren and White County. And that's what our goal is. We've tried to run a positive campaign in our time. And I would say this again to the people in the 43rd District and Warren and White County. I want to thank you the best I can that y'all have put confidence in me to elect me since 2016.
Yeah.
And I hope that I have tried to represent in a good way. I've tried to listen to the people in Warren and White County when they ask me things to do in Nashville. I tried to listen and not listen to the people in Nashville.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of pressure in Nashville to do this or do that, but I tried my best to listen. So thank you so much for the people of the Warren County 43rd District.
So starting off with your campaign back in 2026 and now, have you seen anything different change with your campaign route? Like anything you've done differently from back then to now? Have you changed anything up?
I feel like that we've tried to do a lot of the same thing.
Yeah.
We've tried to run a positive campaign, trying to, as you want to say, promote yourself. I believe that's what I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I know we're in a competition, but they got to do their thing and we got to do our thing.
Yeah.
So I think the positive is we do what's right in our campaign part.
I got you.
And that's what we've tried to do ever since we've run from the first time. And here we are again in 2026 trying to do it again.
Right.
So
if for some reason, because you have, of course, this is the primary that we're in right now. And right now you're going up against just one other opponent, which is Dwayne Howard. If for some reason Mr. Howard gets this position, is there anything you would want to, what would be your final note? What would you like to leave with everybody?
Hey, the good Lord's been good to me. And I never dreamed I'd be elected as a state representative. I know that.
Yeah.
And if we don't win, We'll go about in our life and do whatever, hopefully, that the good Lord has for us to do.
Yeah.
And try to help do for people the best we can, or whatever we need to do. I do feel positive that a lot of people in Warren and White County has encouraged me, telling me, "Hey, I'm gonna vote for you. I've done voted for you in the early voting," or a number of people today told me, "Good luck Thursday." So the positive is so good, and I know that I've tried my best to try to tell people what we stand for, what we've voted for, and I tell people, if you want to know my record, you can call Nashville.
Right.
You can get my record in Nashville how I voted. So I feel very confident. No, have I done everything exactly right? No, but I feel like that overall, I've tried to represent the 43rd district in a good way.
So if you do win the primary, what is the next step for you after this?
Well, hopefully we win, but we do have an opponent that is a Democrat running in November. So we'll hopefully try to sort of back up a little bit if we can win, sort of clean our signs up on the side of the road, get them all cleaned up so people hopefully will be happy of doing that. So that's one thing we'll do. And then we will sort of look and assess the situation for November. And a lot of the same thing that we'll do here in the primary, we'll do in November. So I feel like that if we can get through this primary, I feel good going into November. But I know we still have work to do, and we're going to continue to reach out to our county executive in Warren County, White County, mayors in both cities, or whoever it is, and try to help them. I've got a good legislative assistant in Nashville that tries to help people that calls her. I've encouraged him very much. If there's people calls in here, try to help them if you can. If you can't, you let me know, and I'll try to make a phone call. So I just feel positive about it and feel good. And again, I can't say enough to say thank you.
You're welcome.
For this opportunity today, just trying to clear the air.
Yeah.
Trying to let people know that we try to stand for what's right.
Yeah.
So here we are.
I love that. Well, I just want to wish you the best of luck. And again, of course, guys, if after the primaries are over, if Mr. Sherrill does make it on to the next round, we will be having another big event in October, which will be the big debate between whoever the winner is. And they will be going against the Democratic nomination, which is Samantha Petite.
Yeah.
And, I do want to end on this because you are the incumbent. What is the most, how can I say it? Like misconception people don't, realize that happens behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Like the stuff we don't get to see. Because, there's always people saying there's nothing's going on. Everybody's just, there's the yes mans and the yes sirs. And you know what I mean? Like, what's the biggest misconception as a state representative to you right now that might have happened during the campaign?
Well, people might not want to hear this, but it's really the truth.
Yeah.
There is horse trading in Nashville.
Okay.
If you want to say it that way.
Yeah.
The old saying is there's horse trading. But you got to try to work with people. You cannot go down there by yourself and say, hey, I'm going to turn this world upside down. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to work with people, because you need their vote.
Yeah.
They need my vote.
Yeah.
So we got to try to work together and try to accomplish what's good. And there's some hot topics that'll probably be coming up in the new session.
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting in Tennessee. But we just got to try to think to work together. I'm a full-blooded Republican, truthfully.
Yeah.
But hey, I know there's people out there that are Democrats, independents. I know they have voted for me because they've told me they have and will. So I try to represent them. When they call the office, I try to represent them just like if it's you or her or whoever.
Yeah.
I try to, and my legislative assistant, I say, hey, you help them the best they can.
Yeah.
So that's what we try to do.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for taking the time with me, guys. We're going to go back in and talk with me and Jeff. We are, of course, live at the administrative building until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tonight. So again, if you haven't cast your vote, polls close at 7. And remember, Warren County, Keep it first. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're hanging out with Kelly Walker Slaughter with Warren First 931.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Simmons with the Simmons Says Show in Warren County Way.
And we are live at the Warren County Administrative Building. It is election night, Jeff.
Yes.
We already got one interview in, and we're going to get another one down. I cannot wait for this. And we have one of the opponents running in for County Commissioner, Mr. James Farrell. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi.
How you doing, sir?
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing just great, just fine, and hoping I win.
So yeah, speaking of that, like talk about how exciting this journey's been with you, the campaign, meeting new folks. Has it been pretty exciting so far?
It's actually been real exciting learning the ropes of it, I guess you call.
Yeah.
And running for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank all the people out there that's come in and voted for me, that trusted in me and all like that, because we do need change in this county is what I think. And that's the reason I run.
Yeah.
To have oversight of the agencies and all, and the finances to see what's actually happening. And if somebody's actually violating the law and the people's rights, hold them accountable.
Right.
I mean, so I want to thank for, like, if I win, I want to thank all of y'all for coming out and putting your time in, because if you want change, you keep going the same old route, you know what you're going to have? The same old stuff.
Yeah. And for anybody, you know, if tonight, like the voters came out and showed support and you are the winner, like, what do you think your first, like, what is it, 60, 90 days might look like?
There'll probably be a lot of turned upside down.
Okay. A lot of turnover, right?
A lot of by Christmas it'll be a different time.
Well, I'm hoping, of course, I hear that government goes slow, but I'm going to try to get as fast as I can, because what it boils down to, there's laws, and we're a county of laws, a country of laws, a state of laws. And you know what? It's for everybody. It's, you know, it's for from the teenager on up to the president.
Yeah.
I mean, so let's go by the law. If we want one person to go by it, why not the rest of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I feel. And if we don't go by the law, someone runs lawless, and then some they be tearing us over and say, hey, we won't find you all this money.
Yeah.
You bring all that in here, but now you can't do us, because we won't let you. That's not good.
I got you.
And like I say, I've been studying that law for probably about 20 years. And I can read the law, and I plan on reading. I plan on reading duties, and I plan on actually doing oversight.
Okay. I love that.
So,
Well, I just want to thank you for running. And I know that it's been a long time campaigning, and now today, finally, by probably 9 o'clock tonight, you'll know whether or not it's what's happened for you. I hope you have a good weekend, because I know it's probably been tough on the campaign trail for a while.
yeah, my wife, she's ready for it to be over.
We all go and have a good weekend, no matter what the results are or not. But thank you so much for putting your name on the ballot.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Farrell.
I appreciate
Oh, anytime. I love you so much. You're such a sweet soul. That is Mr. James Farrell, everybody. And then we have coming in hot, switch it in, running for the 4th congressional seat. Now, this is Tom Davis. He is the Republican on the Republican primary. There's 3 other opponents running up against the incumbent, Scott Desjardins.
You can't see me. Am I in the screen?
Oh, it's
a delay. We're on a delay. This is what you.
It's like the Scream movie.
the dump switch. So
Yeah.
in case I make it weird up in here.
Well, you're late, Tom. So
I know.
your wife did too.
Oh, because the
It's
guy's
all
not
good.
been busy today at all. Where have you been today? I mean, what's it been like?
So yeah, it's been good. Started out here in Warren County. This is where we live. I was actually over at the mall, the VA. I had a VA appointment over there, and then talked to some folks running around there, and then we went over to Coffee County,
Oh wow,
the
yeah.
polling center over there for a little bit, and then we went up into Rutherford County.
Yeah.
Hit 2 of the polling centers up there,
Gotta
and
do it.
then had lunch at the Slick Pig with Jerry up there.
There you
go. Great. Yeah, if you're in Murfreesboro and you're looking for lunch or dinner, whatever, Slick Pig. Go there. I got
just talking.
That's awesome.
No, talking about all the districts you had to do, in the middle of your campaign, it switched over, the redistricting
Yes.
happened. Do you feel like that was a good thing for you, a bad thing? I know we've talked about this several times, but for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah. I personally, I didn't care for it, just how everything went down, but it's not up to me to do that or whatever.
Right.
So I chose to get to work, and it actually, I had made a lot of connections in those counties that we lost. So I that was a detriment. But at the end of the day, geographically, it tightened the district up. So instead of driving 2.5 hours out to Lawrence County, Lawrenceburg, my longest drive, depending on traffic, might be the southeast corner of Davidson County that we have now. Other than that, about an hour or so, hour and a half maybe, and no time change now. So I was just like, all right, let's look at how it helps, and then picking up the 2 counties and then the chunk of Davidson. That helped too, because that was new ground, being located here in Warren County. Van Buren and Cannon County are very easy to get to. We spent some time in those counties on the ground, getting to know folks, hitting the party meetings. And then the big one has been the social media campaign, and that's really been picking up traction these last few weeks, really. And my perspective kind of is I've seen all the haters coming out. And if it's like that makes me feel like I made it.
And you're getting hate.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Once you get a troll, like you're sold. It's sold.
So and here's how I deal with that. I appreciate all the comments, even theirs.
Oh, right.
Because it helps my algorithms, right? Now, of course, got to have some rhythm.
Preach.
But all I ever do is thank you for the comment. I tried to do the Southern thing of bless your heart, but that just didn't feel right to me. So I went back to thank you for the comment. So, and then they typically drop off. That's what all they're looking for is some kind of weird, conflict or friction there. Like, I ain't got time for you. You weren't going to vote for me anyway. So, but I do. I encourage it. Heck yeah, come on, all caps and everything. Like, scream at me, man.
As we're Warren County Way, Warren First on that. I mean, of course, you covered if this district is gigantic. But what would it be like for Warren County to have somebody that's from Warren County representing them? What would the feel be like in Warren County for us?
I think the feel would be, for me, pretty similar to whatever county that I lived in. And that's because of the commitment I've made to the district for quarterly town halls. And that'll be, so it'll have to rotate because there are 11 counties. But then living here, I participate in the community, and I see. I mean, I would have to drop off some things. Like, I'm a quartermaster at the VFW. I will have to give that up, but I can still participate with that. I can still weekends, whatever. So a little more access to your representative living in the district.
You always love that.
And so and that's how I'll continue to be. Is accessible to me. That's a huge part of it, and something we're not getting now from our representative. You'll see him. He's put a little more effort into Warren County with the VA clinic closing, and that whole fiasco. And I think he would have been more than happy to let it close. But it was an election cycle, and thanks to Kelly and a lot of other folks that really picked it up and said, "Yeah, no thanks. Let's do something about this." But his answer was just like, "Well, sorry. I'm going to North Dakota and talk about missiles instead of coming to a town hall and talk to the veterans."
Oh, 100%.
So that's the answer to that question is, I mean, you would have that, me as the representative living in the county. So maybe a little more access, but like I said, to me, it's still, I go to the events, let folks know where I'm going to be. And let's, we can have conversations.
That's awesome.
About things.
Yeah. And, one thing I always like talking about, Tom, is, have you noticed, like, through your going to county to county, have you seen like a shift change? Like, this is your second time running against Scott Dagerley. Have you seen a shift change in the mindset of the voters? Like, I just feel like there's a change in the air.
It's definitely different this time. And for me personally, I don't think I was ready last time. And so
that's fair.
But after that primary, and then after the general, I was like, all right, my calling was still there to do it, and the fight was still there. And then this time, it's definitely different. Like, for me personally, in that aspect, I'm ready to go. And then as far as citizens within the district, and even then, there was the head nod of like, yeah, it's time for change.
Mhm.
But there's a lot more fire this time, and some of this is about the timing of it. And
Yeah.
I think as a district, we're ready for something different. We're ready for somebody that will actually show up in the district
Mhm.
and that will actually fight for things. We do not get that out of our current representative. He's comfortable, he's complacent,
Mhm.
and it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, even with his campaigning, it seems even less enthusiasm this time.
Yeah.
And with the redistricting, the margin is actually thinner
Mhm.
for Republicans.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right. And it's been interesting today too. So I called into
I was gonna
Chris
say,
Hand,
yeah.
earlier and talked with him. And then I was trying to get on with Matt Murphy, but to no avail.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on, and they're broadcasting live right now out at Hot Springs. But we had stopped, said hi, but just a whole different feel of how things are
Yeah.
within the district. And people are we're ready for the change.
Yeah.
But with those guys specifically, the talk are those other redistricted districts. So the 9th and then the 6th are the big ones
Yeah.
that made some huge geographical changes. So they're talking about that stuff, and we're talking about the gubernatorial race.
Yep.
But not so much the 4th congressional district. And I think this is one that's going to be tomorrow. We're going to be surprised about.
Yeah.
And you're like,
100%.
holy smoke, or tonight even.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. That hopefully
You
we-
know,
we
it's a
get those-
magical unicorn, as they say, if it actually happens at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
But I
it's
think
not.
that's going to be the big shocker.
Yeah.
Is tomorrow we're going to be like, all right. And I just, with a lot of different things have kind of lined up. And have been different this time, to include these other guys that are in this particular race. I think it works to my advantage.
Yep.
So
I agree. Anything else you want to ask Tom before we let him go?
I just want to say, hey, we got some people shouting us out on
Yes,
on Facebook.
shout out to Miss Shirley Hyder. She says hey and wave. She's one of our great followers.
Oh.
Also, too, shout out to Ronnie Topper. She said, hey, Tom.
right on. Hey.
Crystal Smith said, good luck, Tom. And then one of our sponsors, John Ward, shout out to Layer Lab 3D. Love it. Love it.
Oh, they get the place in the mall now.
They
right?
do, yes.
Okay, yeah, I've
Yes.
seen that. That's super cool.
I love it out there.
Working.
Yeah, it's working. It's all working. But no, thank you so much for coming, and good luck. We wish you nothing but the best,
thank
bud.
you. I appreciate you giving me a chance to sit down, and I appreciate you guys doing the thing and let me come on.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure
you're
not much
welcome.
sitting down today, but
Yeah.
Look, now your crew's here.
Yeah, right. Hey, and the other thing I will say, but before I jump off here, is we talked about how it would be different.
Yeah.
And this is throughout the district too, but more so staying in touch through mediums like this,
Yeah.
through our local podcast, Warren First 931.
Yeah.
And then I was fortunate enough to Cannon
Cannon
their
First 615. Yes.
Yep, so them, the Patriot Punk. Who else? There's radio
You've been
stations
on
down
so
in-
many, Tom.
Yeah, I know, but that's how
He's done such a good
I,
job.
I think moving forward, that's more.
Mhm.
And obviously, some of the bigger ones, 99.7.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the radio, but just some of those. And actually, I was on with Chad down there on Behind the Mic.
Yeah.
So just more local stuff like that to stay
To
in touch
keep it
more
local.
locally.
Yes.
That's right.
I love it.
So,
it's the
but
Joe
I-
Rogan effect.
I know, all over again.
yeah. So no, but I appreciate you guys having me on, and I'll jump out of the way here. And it's
Anytime.
almost-
Yes.
You got a couple minutes on them polls?
Yeah.
Go vote Tom Davis. Thanks.
Yeah. A couple more
Appreciate you.
minutes.
Appreciate it.
We are going to take a quick break from our word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And before we do that, do you want to do your quick live read from Napa?
Napa Auto Parts, I can do a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
do
Hey, just
some
to make sure to
Napa.
talk about a little bit with Thomas Smith over there at Napa. If there's any time that you want to get any of those nice, powerful
Mhm.
Legend batteries, you can go over there and see Napa. He's on Burnsville Highway, and we love Thomas. He's a proud sponsor of Trev's TNT Power Broker of the Week on the Warren County Sports Authority every Wednesday, and also a sponsor of Back It Up Terry.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
605. So again, to Napa, we love them and appreciate their sponsorship again tonight as well.
All right, guys. As I said, we're going to take a quick break from our word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And remember, Warren County. Oh, I got it. I brought it today.
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot yours.
Apologies.
Keep it first, Warren County.
Just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
When it comes to plumbing and so much more, Pro Plumbing Plus has you covered.
Whether it's a clogged drain or even a brand new construction, we got your back. Contact us directly at 931-928-1428. You will never have to worry about those situations that really stink again. Pro Plumbing Plus. Plumbing done right.
It's Insecto Exterminators! Bug out, guys!
Guests in or around your home?
You can have this house! It's got Insecto Exterminators for protection!
Call Insecto Exterminators today.
Local professional service you can trust.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I am Jeff Simmons, part of the Warren County Way.
We want to say thanks to each and every one of you. Brett Bolden says, I need Sullen's rant of the week during the results.
Chris Sullins is actually in DeKalb County right now covering the Warren County Middle School football game, and he did send us a text message that said Pioneers up 8-0 early in that one, so go Pioneers.
Go Pioneers. I look, we're number one. Yeah.
So, yeah, Warren County Way. We're going to have a lot of more coverage. I know Rudy DeArmond's actually over at the volleyball game. Soccer match that I was going to go to earlier got rained out.
Oh,
and
that's right.
So, but we're going to have plenty more that you can read tonight on the Warren County Way.
And Daryl DeLeon, or Darla, Darla DeLeon says, can't wait to see who is elected to serve our community. I'm excited. I'm pumped.
It's going to be awesome.
And then, of course, on there, Trey Hobbs, good luck to everyone. We have, there she goes again. We'll just keep going. If she comes back in, we'll just chime her back in.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get Megan in here. Megan, can you see me?
I can see you. Can you hear me and see me?
Yes, hold on. I'm going to bring you back in. I can hear you, but I can't see her now. But that's okay. So tell everybody while I'm updating this where you're at, what you're doing, and talk about Cannon First 615.
Yeah, well, we're out here on the Cannon County Courthouse. They're going back old school. They're going back what they used to do a long time ago, where they used to yell outside the courthouse windows. We have a bunch of people getting ready to show up. It was a little slow at first. I was wondering, oh my gosh, it's last minute. Is there going to be people show up? But we have literally, I know it's blurred out, but there's a bunch of people back here. A bunch of people come out their cars. They're bringing chairs and everything. They're kind of sitting around. Cannon Courier, the local paper here, is doing a Facebook Live. We shared it on our page, and we're bringing them election results as it comes in, and we're interviewing the candidates that are here. So we'll be posting coverage throughout the night with the candidates that are around the square. But it really is like the old days. Everybody's out here together. They're sitting around. It's like tailgate style out here in Cannon County.
court.
I love it. I love it. What are some of the hot races that people are talking about right now?
I think right now the ones that I've heard is going to be your chef race right now, and I've asked for an update right before I got live with you guys, and there's no official results yet, of course, but they're saying about 7 o'clock we'll start hearing some things coming in. And of course, if you're local and you're watching this, you can go to Cannon First, and we're sharing the Cannon Couriers, or you can go to the Cannon Couriers page and watch it live from there as well, because they're here on the square as well.
All right, thanks, Megan. Keep
Thank
us
you,
a
guys.
check. Love you, girl.
All right, see y'all. Love y'all. Bye.
She's learning. She's learning. Give her a break. That is officially Cannon First 615 has officially kicked off as of August the 4th. Yep. And we have had such a tremendous return on it. And we want to thank each and every one of y'all that asked us to come out there tonight and cover the tailgate. They're doing a tailgate election night around the whole court square. It's pretty phenomenal.
It's unreal.
But with us right now, Jeff, who we got?
Hey, we got Kenny Moffitt, who's actually going to be one of the county commissioners who is an incumbent right now that is going to be in a contested one. Because right now, Kelly, what time we got?
We got 7:01.
Well, at 7:01, I can already go ahead and tell you that there are a few county commissioners that we can lock in right now. Sure. District 2, Charles Dotson and Cam Montgomery. District 3, Kim Martin and Christopher Rippey. District 4 is a contested. District 5 is a contested. In District 6, you got Trey Cope and Philip Stout. District 7, you got Caleb Graves and Tommy Savage. District 8, we just saw Scott Rubley go back through. Randy England as well. And then the rest of those, including District 12, is going to be a contested one. We'll have the numbers tonight. But what's it been like today? I'm sure you've been hopping from pole to pole and everything that's going on there. Because Lucky and Highway.
It has been pretty busy. We have had I just talked to them. I was at Lucky right before I came here, and they said that they were pushing probably 150, 200-ish out there.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be great for that particular location. Highway Department's been, I think, over 100. Are going to be over 100. So for those two precincts, I mean, it's what would seem to be some small numbers to a lot of people is really big numbers for that district.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. And going in this race, talk about the people that you're running against, because a lot of people don't realize that out of the 12 districts that we have, there's 2 county commissioners per district. Right. And it's not just one person that they were voting for tonight, it's 2.
Right.
And is there a reason why? I mean, I never asked. Is there a reason why there's 2 county commissioners in each district?
The way that it was set up years and years ago.
Okay.
And so, and it just kind of continues that path.
Okay.
So to talk about the people that we're running against, we have the other incumbent, Carl Bolden.
Yep. Okay.
He's on several committees, budget and finance. And
about his 7th term too.
Yeah, I think he's been in 2 or 3 terms for sure.
Yeah.
Super great guy. He is really great to work with. And we have our other competitor, Tommy Davenport. I've known Tommy for a really long time. As a matter of fact, when I used to live in Centertown, Tommy and I were on the fire department together. Yeah. And so he's been a friend for a long time. Really great guy. And actually saw him out there hanging out at Lucky today. And he came into the Highway and Bridge or the Highway Department, and when it came a nice little rainstorm.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We were huddled up under our tent to stay dry. So
I love it.
Well, this was 3. The 3 that are running this time are 3 of the 4 that were running in 2022.
Yes.
Of course, you had Daniel Owens at that time. And he had over 200 votes. So, do you feel like do you have a number in mind? Last time, I believe you had 243 that got you in. Last time, is there a number that you've kind of thought about? If I get here, I feel pretty good, or are you trying to bring the math into it, or just trying to?
Well, right now, I mean, those votes have to go somewhere.
Yep.
And so, but there's no real way to know which way they're going to go. I mean, if I got 300 votes, that would be great, because you're talking about early voting. I know there were several hundred that early voted, and so I mean, I think 300 votes is a pretty solid number. And I think local elections are won on numbers like that for the districts. Obviously, the sheriff and the county executive and DAs are different, but these small county races and county commissions are won on numbers like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably estimate that there was about 450 voters in 2022 So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking about 900 votes, three people now in there. So yeah, I think 300 might be the.
And it can tighten it up, you know.
Yep. What is the biggest for anybody that's not, that has just moved here, that doesn't understand how county commissioners work? What's the biggest misconception that you battle on a daily basis? Because transparency was like a big word that a lot of the opponents used in all the races, not just this one. So, like, what's the biggest misconception?
Well, one of the big things that I have seen and that I have tried to battle with, and when I talk to people, is that it's like federal and state legislation. The meat and potatoes of all the things that happen in county government happen in committee meetings.
Yep.
And then when we get to our big meeting every month, a lot of those things have already been done. We've talked, and those committees have agreed that something is good or bad, and then we push it to the full commission for that full vote.
Right.
And so that's people would show up to the big courtroom, and they would expect this big debate or all of us to go back and forth, and it just doesn't happen that way. If you want to really know what's going on with each committee, you come into these committees. Like, I'm on policy and personnel, so when we talked about the Warren County Health Clinic, it was all done right down this hallway. In our committee meeting, and we talked about it, and several people, other committee members, other people from the commission came in and talked about that stuff. The highway and bridge that I'm on, we talk a lot about roads and talk about repairs and things like that. And so it's all that happens there, and then we get into the big meeting, and everybody says, well, it's just a bunch of yays and nays in there. Well, it's because a lot of the things happened in these other meetings during the month.
I get that. Well, thank you so much for coming. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. It has been an honor to serve for the last 4 years, and I hope to continue to serve for another 4 more.
I love that. Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kenny.
Bye-bye.
Kenny fact checked me right there. I believe he was right that Carl Bolden has done 4 terms. If he was to get elected this time, it would be 20 years after he served a potential 4 more. So yeah, that's Carl.
Wow.
Carl D. Bolden, not to be confused with Carl E. Bolden, who was out, who decided not to run this past 2022.
Yeah.
But I think Kenny, we were doing. I was doing the numbers. To me, that's tonight. Tonight's the numbers for me.
Yeah, numbers.
You got the people. I got the numbers, and the numbers say that you're probably going to need around 300 in District 12 to me, because you had 900, almost 900 votes cast last time. So I think 300. If you got to 300, I feel like you feel pretty safe there with 450 voters, because 450 votes. 900 potential votes that they can cast in District 12, because they can put 2 commissioners in. Now, if there's only 3 of y'all, if you're below 300, you're below 33% of the vote. I'd feel uncomfortable if I wasn't at 300 in that one.
100% agree. And it looks like we got one guy hey, you want to get in, Josh?
Congratulations.
Get up in here. Just get back up in here. You already won, so sit your butt down, boy.
Yeah, no well.
We had a conversation just the other day. I saw him. I go, congratulations.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
So
everybody's ready for tonight, ain't they?
Have you noticed? I mean, does it show?
They're piling in here, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So how excited are you? First of all, when you decided to why did you decide to, go from sanitation to roads?
That's where I cut my teeth, at the highway department. That's what I love to do, and I'm ready to go.
I love that.
So Levy's announcement, that's what made me want to jump in.
I strive to be, before the end of the night, as comfortable as Josh looks right now.
I know, like you.
I'm very thankful.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. I just think it's great that, if you could do, I've said this on my show a million times, it's so hard for me to call him Josh. If Bubba, I'm just going to call him out. That's how I was introduced to him. If Bubba could do just a pinch of what and I know that you give credit where credit's due. If you could just do a pinch of what the sanitation department has done in the past years to the road superintendent, I can't wait.
It's all about building that team.
Yeah.
You got to have that right team behind you. You got to have the county commission behind you. You got to have the county executive. Everybody working together to come together as one, and that's what we're going to try our best to do.
Yeah.
Have you decided about Talladega yet?
I'm going to be marrying my sister.
I was listening
what
to
about Talladega?
He usually goes to Talladega, but apparently there might be a wedding in the family that same weekend. and I think he's going to decide to go to the wedding.
I think that's a good smart thing.
I think it would be in my best interest.
I think so too.
For
Hey,
sure.
congratulations.
Well,
man.
thank you.
Very happy for you.
I appreciate all the support and the complimentary votes that we received.
Did you make sure to vote for yourself just in case it needed one?
100%.
You didn't do a write-in, George? Just one write-in?
No.
I would have done a
I
write-in.
appreciate everything we received in the
Yeah.
primaries, and I look forward tonight to see the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to work.
I'm
ready to get the election behind us. Let's go to work.
I want to give you one hot question.
Let's hear it.
One hot question. So, which race do you think is like going to be the hottest topic tonight? Like, the most controversial,
The
like,
DA.
in the
DA.
The DA?
District attorney.
Yep.
It's going to be a
Okay.
close one.
Oh.
Yep.
Do you want to say who'd you vote for in the DA's race?
No.
Well, he's got to have me on the hot spot a little bit.
I
He's
think I'll
too
keep that to
relaxed.
myself.
He's too relaxed. I'm just kidding. You didn't have to.
Oh,
But thank you
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
And we appreciate, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to be doing.
Thank you for having me stop by. Yep. Thank
Anytime.
y'all. Thank you.
We
I
are,
think he's right. I think he's 100% right.
Yeah.
It's going to be that district attorney race is going to be a shootout.
I mean, again, we have talked about this on and off air, but we'll talk more about that when we come back, because we do got to take another commercial break from our sponsors, because we got to pay for these expensive lights that everybody says I'm blinding them on.
I've gotten used to them.
Thank you. You figured out the hat, right?
Yeah.
The hat's the trick.
Yep.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break for more from our sponsors. More to come, and then some. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
What's up, everybody? Mitchell McCorkle with McCorkle Landscaping. Got some exciting news. We are getting ready to launch our new website. One of the biggest things for us is giving our customers the best experience that we can. On the website, you'll be able to meet our team, see our services, but the really cool thing is you will actually be able to build out your project before you even talk to anybody. Obviously, that's still an option for you to give us a call anytime that you need to, but what our new website is going to do is it's going to have an inventory list of all of our trees. It's going to have the ability to be able to build out your project the way that you want it, and then us be able to contact you and go further with that. Anywhere from picking out the trees that they like to giving us details about a walkway or a patio that they want to do. Stay tuned. Check it out at McCorkleLandscaping.com.
All right. Welcome back, Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I am Jeff Simmons with the Warren County Way.
And we are live at the Warren County Administrative Building. And if you're wondering where we're at, we're in the hallway where you get your car tags. You want to know what precinct you're in. The county executive office is right behind us. Those subcommittee meetings that Kenny was talking about, just down the hall.
Yep.
Jeff, have you thought about being an airline?
I think I might have that. Yeah, I might have that.
I could see that.
Yeah, I might need that. You never know. You never know when you might need a new gig.
But with us now, and again, just so everybody knows, we are waiting for the absentee and early votes across the board on all the counties. We have not received nothing yet.
Nope, nothing yet.
And that's normal. This is normal, guys. And yes, but we're going to stay on as long as we can. I might have to step out a little bit, and Jeff can take over. But right now, though, we have one of the lovely ladies running for the school board. We got Nikki Griffith Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yes. I'm trying to I wanted to say your maiden name, and then I was like, no.
Not stay with the school name when you know.
I know.
Yep.
So first and foremost, how do you feel?
I feel great.
Win or lose?
Win or lose, or because I went in this with the mindset of whatever happens is what's supposed to happen, and I've. God's plan is already there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with his. So if it's not his plan for me to have this, then I don't want it. You know?
Right.
So, and if it is, then that's fantastic. And I'm going to, try to do my very best with that, what he's given me. So, yeah.
Did anything change from the first time that you started to run to when the candidates kind of changed a little bit on you as you were going, or did it really matter? Or were you just very dead set of you wanted to run for this job?
Yeah, it didn't change anything for me as far as maybe I won't now. It was hey, great. I think this will be great competition. I think it did maybe make the competition greater because I do believe. Hello.
Hey.
Warren County wants.
I needed more lights. Yeah. Everybody says I use too much lights.
They added some. No, actually, you're still good.
Oh yeah, we're great.
So, I think everybody wanted a female on the board.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, and me and Monty actually had a conversation on the phone. She's like, "Hey, I'm going to run." I said, "That's fantastic." We wished each other best of luck, and I think it's went great.
And it's been like a clean campaign. I feel like.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's been great.
So, District 2?
Yes. District 1 school board.
Yeah. One school board.
County 2 and 3.
Okay, that's what I was going to say because there's I wasn't wrong.
No.
But if you win tonight, what are you wanting? What kind of changes are you wanting to make? What are you want to? I guess really I should say improve on the school board.
Right. Well, some of the topics that I brought up in some of these political forums is really what I would like to focus on. Of course, if I did win, the first thing would be me, learning more about my role and not, getting. I want to learn first, right?
Yeah.
And then I would like to continue to, look into these issues that I brought up along the way. It's been a hot topic with Chromebooks and technology, and I'm not going to shy away from anything I talked about because it's the reason that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm doing things that help our kids and our teachers and, keep families coming to Warren County schools.
I love that.
Again, too, that's one of the races. School Board District 1, Monty Hillis and Nikki Griffith Reynolds will be in that one. The District 1 School Board, District 5, Chris Cope and James T. Jacobs.
That's right.
We can also already tell somebody that James Hines, congratulations.
Oh,
made
yes.
the school board, District 3.
Congratulations.
Which is actually the district that I vote in. So, James Hines will be there.
We didn't have anybody running in mine. I'm District.
It'll be the next.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
That would be, so that was the rotation. Of course, this is the seat that James Bennett is vacating, and we will have either Nikki Griffith Reynolds or Monty Hillis representing us in Warren County soon. I think the thoughts that you came into is you see this from the parent perspective. 100%. And you've seen it because you have kids, that you've had kids that are going through, you've got kids that are in there right now. what is the parent perspective, and why do you think it's important to be represented on the school board?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, I think the parent perspective is just what you deal with at home on the daily basis for now. You know, things have changed a lot from when we were kids.
Preach,
even though
girl.
we're very young.
Yeah,
We're
y'all
still young.
Y'all much younger than me. I got all the age here.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That's all right. But
I'm older than all y'all.
Nobody.
I don't care to say I'm 42 and going.
We're
Go,
not-
go ahead. Go
Those
ahead.
are the numbers we're going to discuss tonight.
It's the true
I'm
number.
only 24.
Is that good?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, stay that way.
So I'm going to be 31. I like
That's
that.
good.
31 was a great age.
I'm still.
You can choose. You can choose. Anyways, but
Yeah.
for me, the parent perspective is like I said, you know, what's going on at the home, what you're seeing with your kids, what you're dealing with, what you as a family need from the school system or view that your children need.
Yeah.
Right? And what was the second part of your question?
And why is it important for that perspective to be represented on the school
I think
board?
it's really important because you know, teachers are, you know, that perspective, that administrative perspective is important, but we don't have parents in the schools, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like having parents on the school board completes that well-rounded viewpoint that you need to have all sides.
I get it. You want to, it's like a way balanced thing. You've got the educators.
Yes.
You have the police department, the safety aspect of it, because you like Jarvis has that education back there. And then, you know, you need the parents' perspective because you can't just, when you assume,
right.
Yeah, it just goes around the wrong gambit.
Yeah, you can't finish that sentence on
No,
that first.
no, no, you can't. No. I always say this when, you know, we have elected officials, whether it's local, state, or federal. If there's a bill of like a medical bill going out, I would hope that there's doctors on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just it makes sense to have a very well-rounded thing, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so excited that, I mean, me and Jeff has talked about this too, about so many people have put their name on the ballot this year.
Yes.
And it's been fun for me. Like it's new. I've really enjoyed it. I didn't think that I would enjoy the political forums and all that. Honey, I'm in. I love it.
Oh my gosh. So if you lose night, do you see yourself doing this again?
I could see myself potentially doing this again. Yeah.
Wow, I love that.
I could. For sure.
Hey, well, I'm
a sore loser. I'm out.
I applaud, like I said, I applaud Nikki and Monty for going on there because I like the idea that District 1 has a choice. I mean, I'm in District 3, and look, I have no problems with James Hines. I think he's going to be a fine school board member. But when I went to the ballot, it kind of felt lonely.
Yeah.
Kind of felt lonely saying, well.
And I do think.
I know. Like, he's my only choice. No offense.
Competition breeds greatness, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so I think it is better to have more than one option.
I love it.
And this is one of those ones where you feel like there's no wrong choice.
Yep.
Where there's been times where in other elections, maybe more federal elections, where you feel like you're choosing between the least of all evils. Right now, you're just picking between two really good people that are going to bring two good, really good perspectives, and just two people that care about Warren County and care about Warren County students. I know Nikki is like that. We know I think everybody knows Monty's like that as well.
Same.
So I really do feel like our Warren County School Board is going to be very strong.
I agree. I agree. It's going to be great either way. We're going to be in good hands.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the
guys
show.
for having
Good
me.
luck.
I enjoyed it.
Make sure you make the gambit.
Yeah. Hey, this is the best I'll look all night.
Yeah. Oh, looky.
Oh, we got some numbers coming in.
I love it. I love it. We're gonna, while you look at that, I'm gonna read this live read right quick. And if Randall wants to step in, we see that Mr. Gillum is here. And right now, this is your live read, and it is Forged and Faithful. Tonight's election coverage brought to you by Forged and Faithful. More than apparel, it is a mindset built for those who live for purpose, train with discipline, and stand firm in their faith. Don't forget to scan this QR code, guys. It is up and it is live. And once you scan that QR code, use the promo code Warren First. Spell it out just like it says right there, the number 1 and the number 0 to save on your first order. Faith, strength, and purpose. So make sure you get tuned in and chime in with that. As we are waiting for Megan to pop in, I'm just going to get our one of the 3 candidates in tonight's election, which everybody is talking about, Mr. Gillum. This is going to be one of the DA's race is one of the hottest races. Like, do you feel like you're on fire right now? Like, have your ears been burning?
It's certainly been a closely watched race, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. So tell everybody, I mean, again, what has your experience been so far on this campaign trail? What has been the highs, the lows?
The experience that I've had has been one of strengthening friendships that I already had and making new friends along the way.
Yeah.
And so I'm blessed. And the whole process, I think, nets out to be a blessing, win or lose.
Win or lose.
And I'm grateful that I've had this opportunity. And I'm just thankful to all those friends, to my family, to my supporters, and to the community, everybody that came out and voted. It's an important decision and not one to be taken lightly, and I don't think anyone did.
I agree. And so, again, talk about, of course, it's after 7 now. What has prepared you for this moment? Like, if you get this seat, if you win the DA, what are some of the first few things you're going to do to prepare, the smooth transitions? What are you thinking about doing?
Well, so, two of the issues I've identified along the way are strengthening relationships with law enforcement.
Yeah.
And taking a close look at how our victims are being treated and making improvements there as well. Beyond that, I think it's going to require a stem to stern review of the caseload.
Yeah.
And make sure that all of the priorities that I would bring are addressed.
Yeah.
And so, we've got some cases that I think are really old.
Yeah.
We need to find those cases, find out why they haven't been resolved, and then start working towards solving those kinds of problems.
I love that. You got any questions? I know you're multitasking.
I got numbers and I got questions, but again, too, I think the biggest thing that I don't really have a question. We talked a little bit about it. And I just say that I applaud you for coming out and putting your name on the ballot, because I know that it's not easy to do that, especially for a job like this where it can be. Let's be honest, it's pretty can be a thankless job, but I know that you're very appreciative of it. I know that you want to be a part of it.
I do.
Yeah. And T is saying, Mr. Trinidad is saying the Constitution and the oath. Do you hold that close to the belt?
Close to the belt.
Yeah,
the
close to the heart.
Constitution and the oath.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, those are vital.
Yeah.
And our job is based entirely on the Constitution, and making sure that we protect it.
Yeah. Allie Mingle said Mr. Gillum has been so well spoken this entire race. So you got some supporters. Speaking of your supporters, is it win or lose? Is there anything you want to tell your constituents?
Well, sure. I like I said, I'm grateful. I'm thankful to have been given the opportunity to be part of this process. It is an exhilarating thing to do. It is an exhausting thing to do. My poor wife has been drug along by my side for the last almost year.
Yeah.
I know she's looking forward to doing something other than maybe a pancake breakfast every Saturday.
I love it.
That being said, though, there are so many people that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful to, and it would take all night to list them all, and I would forget one or two, and I would regret that. So I'm not going to try.
Right. I love it.
But I'm just grateful.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate you, man. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Randall, I'm sorry, I was distracted on there. The boats came in right at there, so I'm trying to get ready to.
Listen, we're all you're doing so good. Are you sure you didn't want that lip gloss? Nikki's still here. If you get trapped, but you have a good evening.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so do you want to keep? I can get Megan's in. Do you want me to go straight?
Let's go straight to it, because I think that the early votes are going to. I mean, let's just start with the race that we were just talking about.
Let's go.
Which is district attorney. Early votes, and I think these are the early votes, and they're also the walk-in early voting and the absentees. Here, it looks as if Matt Colbert has built a lead through early voting, 1,929 votes. Again, we have to stress in this one, this is Warren County.
Yeah.
This is Warren County, so we haven't got the Van Buren County votes right now. 1637 for Randall Gilliam, 1421 for Lisa Z. So right now, there's the gap there is around 280 for Matt Culver. In the county executive race, Terry Bell has built a nearly 2,200 vote advantage, 3,327 early votes for Terry Bell to 1,129 for Junior Petit, James Farrell 226, Jason McEwen 160. Sheriff race.
Oh, here's another hot topic.
2,000. I'm going to get this right one. 2,784 for Jackie Matheny, 2,213 for James Bo Ramsey. So about a 500 vote gap.
Wow.
You have to remember there that the last time that we did this, 2022, Matheny and Myers, there was that final margin was 87.
Yeah.
So Jackie Matheny building about a 500 vote gap in that race. In fact, it's actually 571 right now.
The gap.
Yep. In school board District 1, we just talked to Nikki. Monty Hillis, early voting 668. Nikki Griffith Reynolds 430.
Okay.
So that's a 238 vote lead there. Chris Cope in school board District 5, 563 to 241. So I think the one that you're going to have to start keeping a lot more tabs on right now is going to be the district attorney race.
Yeah,
because
100%.
that being less than 300 coming out of early voting.
Yeah.
Not just that, you have 3 different people with over 1,400 votes in early voting. I will reiterate those. Matt Culver, 1,929. Randall Gilliam, 1,637.
Wow.
Lisa Z, 1,421. So again, when you talk about that much, that many votes for 3 different people, we kept saying who was going to get to that 35 to 30%, 6% range with 3 running. Matt Culver right now, 38.68%. Randall Gilliam, 32.83. Lisa Z with 28.49. So it's going to be close. It's going to be a very close race, and there's a lot to be said. Van Buren, as always, is going to weigh in on the district attorney race.
And and we've said this on and off air. We have talked about this. This is going to be anything. I said at the beginning, anything from 50 to 200 vote difference.
Yep.
At the end. So again, for all you guys that I want to just say that came out and voted with the absentees and the early voting. I mean, that was what they said. It was a little over 5,000 folks that came out to vote for that.
5,094.
And I was also, go ahead.
Yeah, 5,094 with the absentees accounted.
Okay. And I want y'all to remember, this is just the early absentees and early voting right now.
Yep.
So when the precincts come in, do not count this early voting stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, where'd he go? But yeah, when the precincts come in, we don't, that's when you need to start writing down the numbers.
Yeah. And let's go to a primary one that I think is an interesting number. This might be something people might look around in the state of Tennessee. John Rose, governor, Republican primary, 1,531 votes. Marsha Blackburn, 1,232.
Wow.
So,
okay.
For the people that are out there looking at it, John Rose, 40% of the Warren County vote. Monty France, 995. Okay. So if you're thinking maybe John Rose, Marsha Blackburn, obviously fairly contested, heated competition there.
This is going to be a good night.
John Rose in the early voting takes it there.
Yeah. Well, again, guys, and then how is the state representatives going?
State representative, we got the House District 4, Scott Desjardins, 2,219 votes to Thomas E. Davis with 892. Paul Sherrill, 2,379 votes in the House District 43. Dwayne Howard, 1,184. Okay. So about almost a 1,200 vote lead for Paul Sherrill in the House District 43. House District 4, Scott Desjardins up by about 1,300. So again, too, we're looking at these numbers, but the one that, if you're talking about the local race that you're going to be really circling right now, I would say is the DA race. But I think that, Matheny opening up a 500 vote lead. That's not that it can be insurmountable in day of voting, but it is a pretty good gap there. The 290-ish vote lead that Matt Culver has right now at district attorney is probably a good start for him, but you got to know what happened in Van Buren County there as well. Lisa Z is always run pretty strong in Van Buren County as well there. So again,
they've helped her in the past races. So, and again, the history has shown whoever takes the lead in Van Buren County has always won the DA's race just about every time. We are going to take one quick break from a word from our sponsors, Jeff, but when we get back, guys, we're going to have Monty Hillis coming in here. We just had Nikki, and I'm loving Monty's outfit right now. I want to take her outfit and just wear it. But again, guys, remember Warren County. Let's keep it first.
It's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I am Jeff Simmons with the Warren County Way.
And we are live at the administrative building here. We're like right close to the elections office. And as we're getting in, again, keep in the the seal's been cracked, as I say. It's been open. So, but with us right now, we have the one and only Monty. Hillis. Oh my God.
Monty McMahon.
That's okay. I was going to call you Childers. Don't ask me why, but anyway.
There's not many of us.
There's not anybody, but Monty is with us right now, and she is running up against, we just had Nikki Reynolds Griffith on with us. And thank you so much for coming on the show. Yes, so tell us a little bit about what you've enjoyed about this. I mean, and then also too, the leaving Bobby Ray. I mean, that's got start with that. Why
even put her? Man, she just got over that.
I know.
So I really haven't had. People have asked, do I like retirement? I don't know yet, but maybe starting tomorrow. I will know.
My dad had a vision.
That's still my crew.
Yep.
And I still love them dearly.
Yep.
But I know that the new administration is doing a fabulous job, and I'm very excited for them and just so proud of them. They've texted me all tonight and today, and so that just means so much to me. And I think it's going to be good, but I may get to do some volunteering and some reading.
I was going to say, are you going to pop in every now and then? We got the itch, as I say.
Still have a grandson there.
Okay.
So
yes. Pick up and drop offs.
Yes.
I love that.
And I have we have grandchildren everywhere. So that's okay.
And while I got you just randomly, it's the first week of school. Is there any tips you want to give parents out there that might be watching that, other than being patient with the things happening.
Patient.
If you know what I'm saying, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Routine is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You know, when the kids have a routine at bedtime and in the morning,
Mhm.
that's really good. Talk to your teachers.
Yeah.
You know, before you assume something. And that would be my same advice to the teachers.
Yeah.
Just pick up the phone and call them.
Yeah.
And don't assume the worst. Always assume good intent.
Yeah, I love that. So going into this, what are you looking forward to? If you win this position tonight, what are you looking forward to the most? When you go to that first meeting, you know, are you going to be like, hey, let's do this, or are you going to sit and observe, you know?
I think probably some of both.
Yeah.
I think coming from the classroom and then administration, that there's a lot of things that sometimes people just don't know. You know, that maybe it's a great idea on paper, but then when you put it into practice, sometimes that's really difficult. So,
Oh, no one's saying it on here? No, I see.
She might.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. It was a phone call.
Oh, okay. There you go, Monty. Just hold it. You just hold it like it's a microphone.
Okay.
We're loud enough over here.
Oh yeah, my voice carries a little bit. You know, as you see this as potentially a different role? I mean, you've served in every single role, it seems like, in the school, but now in the school system. You know, what do you feel like that preparedness would you be for a school board now that you know that you've seen the school system from about every angle in the building?
I think being that voice, especially for our teachers and our staff, you know, things that just seem so little sometimes when you're a level removed are really big. You know, whether it is the way that we count our sick days, and you know that's different for teachers than what it is for our staff. You know, that's been a big thing, and so something that may not be really big to you is big to someone else.
Yeah.
So I think there needs to be somebody that's lived through those kinds of things and can be a voice for that.
I like that. I like that. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. I'm excited.
Win or lose, do you want to just tell everybody like one more time to say thank you very much?
I really appreciate your votes. I've gotten so many kind texts and phone calls and messages, and those, you know, win or lose, those mean so much to me. It's been a lot of fun getting to sit with the other candidates and other races and getting to know them. And, you know, Warren County has a lot of great people and a lot of great things going on for them. And so it just makes me very proud.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, as we continue on, again, stay with us. We're waiting for the precinct. And now I have seen some of the workers coming in with their bags.
Yep.
So now what they're doing, as always, Susie and her team are going through it, triple checking it, double checking it. And then once they get the clear to go, come on, Reese, the clear to go, then they're going to start sending out some more numbers, and then we're going to see a shift change. But remember, I want to stress this, that what the numbers we just threw out right now is not, you know, I would start counting the numbers when we get these precincts in, right? At this point, to break it down, and then we'll do the math from that. Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's usually what it is, and then we'll have the breakthrough. But we'll be able to give pretty much a up-to-date voting number the moment that we get the precincts in. I want to go ahead and tell everybody right now, because there are some contested commissioners races right now in District 1 in early voting and with the absentees. Ron Lee, 227 votes. Christy Ross, 170. Joan Presley, 101. Ryan Sexton, 81. Ross and Lee are the incumbents there. In District 4, Blaine Wiltshire, 141. James Zahn, 136.
Wow.
David Dunlap, 101. And Dustin Schultz, I apologize, Dustin, 29. In District 5, Brad Hillis, 190. Scott Kelly with 123. Melody Martin with 89. All these numbers that we're going here, remember, 2 people are going to win out of each of those districts. They will be there. Carleen Brown, District 9, 212 is the leader in votes there. Stephen Potter, 170, 145 for Richard Blackburn. District 9, Carleen Brown is the incumbent. Stephen Helton did not choose to run again, so there will be a new person in District 9. At least one And it looks like Carlene's feeling pretty safe right now, but you never know until it's all the way through. In District 10, Cole Taylor, 254. Gary Prater, 269. Brandon Knight with 165. A lot of work to do for Brandon or Gary Prater and Cole Taylor. The incumbents will stay there. Michael Bell, 205 in District 11. Steve Glenn with 198. Tyler Simmons, who is running against the two incumbents, 97. So he's about 101 votes away from catching Steve Glenn there. District 12 probably got your closest one when it comes to the potential second person in. Carl Bolden has a little bit of a gap there with 189. Kenny Moffitt with 136. Tommy Davenport, 120. So just a 16-vote gap separating Davenport and Moffitt. And I know people are asking, are they going to do the constables? Are they going to do the constables? Yes. We are. Trey Hobbs, 210 in District 8. Brandon Wanamaker, 250. And let me get you real quick right now where we have District 11, because I don't think I updated those on the page. That is Ed Formello has 171, Christian Taylor 144. So again, one that's just separated by 27 votes. So,
well,
all right, Reese, welcome to the show.
What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going? I'll put that down so you can talk.
Well, I was supposed to be here at 6:30, but I did not make it, and
I wonder why, Reese.
I was
what
too
were you
busy
doing?
working. Well,
working or golfing?
I was working. I did not golf. But in my defense, you wanted my big brother up here instead of me.
Oh wow! Did you?
Yeah,
No,
you said you reached out to him.
Oh no, I did reach out to him.
You said you reached out to him.
No, listen, no, he was going to do the intro for our show, but I didn't have time to send it to him.
Well, in his defense, he's
out of town.
He's in Boston right now doing safe baby court stuff.
That's right,
For Warren
Brian.
County. So yeah, doing the child welfare stuff for the safe baby court. But he gives you and everyone his well wishes.
Oh, well, thank you.
He's apologizing for not being here.
Well, hey, you're a great substitute. I just want you to know. But the reason you're really on here is because tomorrow on the show.
Tomorrow on the show, 9
we got a
a.m.
big show tomorrow. What are we going to do, Reese?
We're having all the newly elected officials, which you opened up to everyone running, to be there and we're going to congratulate them, and we're going to talk with them, and just I'm sure they'll all be relieved and that everything's over with.
Oh, 100%. I have a cupcake I saved that Susie and them gave me. This is it's over.
I'm sure you'll be happy it's over with too.
Oh, gosh. It's been a crazy race. And while we got Reese here, we actually got the total with the early and the absentees for Warren and White total together is what they wrote. So for Marsha, we got 2,209. For Monty, we got 1,746. And Rose, again, and this is a combined of the early votes with Warren and White counties, Rose is 2,860. Bill Haggerty has 5,538. In the White County race right now, Howard is at 2,331, and Paul Sherrill is at 4,140. So this is a combined of the Warren and White counties early votes and absentees. So again, as you can see, Paul has a huge lead right now. Just, at least 2,000 more votes right there against Howard. Bill Haggerty, I guess nobody was running against him, I'm assuming. Is that why there was no one with him, Miss Sydney? That's what it's Okay, I'm going to go with that.
Well, I hope he wins then.
Yeah, I mean, good luck, Bill. We hope you win. But we're getting, what precinct are you putting in right now, my
We actually
friend?
have the Caney Fort precinct in, and we can already say that there's a little bit of changes going through here.
Mhm.
Matt Culvert actually strengthens his lead in the voting from today on election day voting. He had 70 votes. Lisa Z 40, Randall Gilliam 28.
Okay.
And this would be an interesting one. If Bo Ramsey's going to catch up to Jackie Matheny in this rate, he's going to have to chip away. He did in Caney Fort, 77 votes for Bo Ramsey, 58 for Jackie Matheny. So those are some of the, if you want to be looking at those, and I'll be getting those for the county commissioner. The county commissioner race in that one, Trey Cope, Philip Stout are already there. Terry Bell, again, he widens his lead as well. 80 votes to Junior Petite's 31, James Farrell 14, and it looks like Jason McElwain had 5. I'm going to get that name right before the night.
Which one? McEwen.
McEwen, yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's shaking his head at me every single time I say it. Yeah.
I got you, Jason.
Yeah.
I got you.
So the big one there, Matt Culver, now 334 vote lead on Randall Gilliam. He is one shy of 2,000.
Wow.
1999,
Wow.
1665 for Gillian, and 1461 for Lisa Z. Again, these are 1 precinct and early voting, just Warren County.
Yeah.
Van Buren County will still weigh in a lot in the district attorney race. Terry Bell now has a commanding 2,300, almost 2,300 vote lead in the county executive race, and Jackie Matheny's vote total still carrying pretty well after building that 500 vote lead, but got cut into a little bit there. It's going to take more than just 19 at a time for Bo, but at least shows that he can win a precinct day of. You got 20 of them coming in, so we'll see how it goes.
And I mean, and the night is just now starting. You got a question, Reese?
When do we think that the Van Buren votes are going to come in, Kelly?
Well, unfortunately,
get Lisa Hobbs on the phone.
Lisa Hobbs has been talking very closely with the Election Commission's office, and they, I don't want to say unfortunately, fortunately enough, there has been the marital race out there. There's somebody that's done a huge write-in, and they have to individually count those because they were written in.
Okay.
So So with that being said, they have to go through every vote, and they don't think it'll be done till 10 p.m. or later.
Okay.
But Lisa from the Warren County Way, the news editor up there, she said that as soon as she's getting messages from up there, she's going to let us know just for the DA's race what they're getting.
Have we seen any early voting from Van Buren County? So not even seen the early voting.
No, Sydney, have you seen it come through yet? Early voting for Van Buren? I don't think I haven't seen it. Yeah.
And then again, another thing that's been holding steady today that if you want to continue looking into that state governor primary race in the Republican candidacy, 38 votes for Marsha Blackburn, 37 votes John Rose, Monty Fritz, 28 votes.
Oh.
So again, that one's very interesting. Again, that one's going to be full state.
Yeah.
Lots of counties in that.
Yeah.
But I still think that if you were thinking John Rose, Marsha Blackburn, Warren County says it's going to be really close.
It's going to be really close. And, I didn't think in the primaries, I was so focused on these local elections. I didn't think it was going to be this close. I mean, and we've been talking about this all month, since last October, how important voting matters.
Yeah.
Your vote matters. It's going to be, again, such a close race.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Kelly. I've talked to folks at the office, just customers coming in. I said, "How did you vote?" They said, "No, I don't vote."
I know.
You need to vote.
We have over, does it say, it doesn't, I don't think on the early voting, we have over 25,000 registered voters in Warren County.
Okay.
And again, in early voting, we had a little over 5,000. We had over 5,000 people that voted. And I'm very curious to see I would love to see either 5,000 or 10,000 more votes come in tonight, Reese. But it's like you said, there's a lot of people in this community that just don't vote.
And some of them are not even registered.
Oh, yeah.
It blows my mind, the people I've talked to that are not even registered to vote.
They need to register. And it's so easy to register. We're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
Welcome back on Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I am Jeff Simmons with the Warren County Way, where we're continuing to get some more precincts in. And before we have another guest come in, we did get 3-star malls voting where we're starting to see a little bit of a trend, Kelly, where Bo Ramsey, 78 votes day of to 61 votes for Jackie Matheny. So again, chipping away, that lead's still over 500 for Jackie Matheny right now because of the early voting, 2,784 for Jackie to 2,213 for Bo Ramsey. But through 2 precincts, Bo Ramsey winning the day. Does he win the election? No, not. And then we also had our second flip. Culver won Caney Fork on the first day. Randall Gilliam third, Lisa Z in second on that one. Today, when we get Caney 3-star mall, Lisa Z. 51 votes, Randall Gilliam 50, Matt Culver 38. So again, that becomes that is going to be a 3-horse race right to the very end of the night.
So speaking of a crazy race, we have got one of the many opponents that is running against the incumbent Terry Bell with us for county executive. We have Jason McEwen with us tonight. I was going to say this morning. I'm so used to talking to you in the morning, Jason. Good morning, Jason.
Yes.
With that being said, talk about, remind everybody, first and foremost, like, why did you, decide, hey, you woke up one morning, I want to run for county executive?
I do. I work with a lot of nonprofit organizations here in the Warren County area. Just yesterday, I took 6 dogs down to Dunlap for Warren County, Tennessee spay and neuter program. And the lady had an accident, couldn't drive, couldn't get them fixed, couldn't afford it. So I went down there and I picked up 6 dogs at 6 o'clock in the morning and made the hour drive down there to drop them off and bring them back to the ladies, just to help to stop the spread of more litters coming up that she could have had. And now they'll be up and available here soon for adoption. And of course, we'll be putting them out here soon.
I love that.
So even the day before voting, I'm making travels.
You're still doing your thing.
I'm still doing it.
I love it. Because to me, like, one thing I've really enjoyed about watching you do your campaign trail is, like, you are who you are. Correct. Your word is ironclad. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And you're not just doing this for popularity vote or look at me vote. This is just your character.
It is.
You want to help people.
And no matter what the results are, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be
it's
right
not going to
here.
change it.
I'm included in a lot of upcoming projects that are coming up. I'm still going to be highly involved in those no matter what it turns out to be in the end. I'm grateful, though, for all the amazing supporters I've had, messages I've gotten, emails, left and right. And, even though I see, I can tell the race and where it's going, who my opponents were, and I've learned a lot along the way that's going to help me moving forward over the next 4 years.
Yeah, so, I love that. And talking about moving forward, win or lose with this experience, is this something you think you might, like, whether if you lose tonight, do you think this is something you're going to try to do again later? or maybe do a different type of
if so,
position
you know
somewhere?
First.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, keep it first here, right?
That's right.
I love it. I love it. Well, is there anything you would like to tell people that have came out and voted for you?
Yeah, thank you for supporting me, all the other candidates. Every person's vote makes a difference, and we need everybody in the county to get out here, vote, make that change for who you feel can make the most difference for our county. So, there's a lot of great things already implemented for our county, but there's always room to improve.
Yeah, so, I totally agree. Thank you so much for coming on the show with us today. And, it's just been, like I said, it's truly been a treat getting to know you during this campaign and sitting down. And I want to say thank you so much for coming on the shows with us and also coming to the community forum and debate and just giving us your time, because I know time's precious.
It is. Thank y'all very much.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Thank you.
So we got some more votes in, do we not?
Yes, we did. We got the precinct, and that is the airport, which is a part of District 2. And I see that I think Joe Montgomery said, excellent job, guys, in the comment section.
Joe.
Well, that was District 2 is one of those ones where Kim Montgomery is getting a few complimentary votes out there, including 105 today. But let's take you to the ones that I think there's going to be the one story of the night that we'll keep running through. Matt Culver had 64 votes in the airport day of voting, 58 for Randall Gilliam and 44 for Lisa Z. So that one goes to Matt Culver, where we have unofficially right now at 2101 and Randall Gilliam at 1773. So that is a 328 vote gap that we have right now. And again, we'll stress unofficial in Warren County. Lisa's A 545 votes behind at 1556. Again, too, this is the first precinct we have early voting day of that Jackie Matheny, 98 to 65 for James Bo Ramsey. So he adds to his lead as well. And just to continue to reiterate on this one, John Rose, day of 58. 38, Marsha Blackburn, 44, Monty Fritz. So that was a Rose, Fritz, Blackburn early or election day voting numbers. So again, too, I have unofficially in Warren County right now, John Rose, day of 119 votes, Marsha Blackburn, 104. So that's another race that we keep doing. But circling back to it, again, that was another step in the right direction. If you're Matt Culver winning another election day of precinct, and I'm going to put in these numbers from the courthouse.
And then thanks again to Duke Rice. He is out helping us with the numbers in White County today, guys. He just sent us a message. And again, you can actually see these numbers in real time too through the Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Haggard's website. So this is the early voting and absentees for the state rep 43rd position. And this is the Democratic representative. Now, again, these are all for her complimentary votes because there's no other Democratic running against her. So Samantha Petite got 775 votes in Warren County, and then she got 301 votes in White County.
Wow.
So again, we've been listening and watching, and I've been following her on Facebook as well for her trail. And I mean, she has just been steaming right through it and being present in the White County community. But as far as if you wanted, some people messaged and said, what's the breakdown between Warren and White County on the state reps? So just so you guys know, in Warren County, Paul Sherrill, now again, this is early voting and the absentee collections. Paul Sherrill in Warren County got 2,379 votes. Dwayne Howard got 1,184 votes. In White County, again, still close, but a little bit of a gap here. Paul Sherrill got 1,761 votes, and then Dwayne Howard got 1,147 votes. So again, it seems like Mr. Howard there's going to be a gap there. There's going to, again, people, one thing I've heard about the DA's race, what's the other one? Oh, with the change in the air and the wind of, things are happening with Tom Davis, with the 4th district. Everybody is saying this is going to be a close race. And so, again, just like you said in one of those precincts, somebody got 50 and the other person got 51 votes. Again, one vote matters.
One vote matters. Every vote matters.
Every vote matters. Reese, seeing all this going through, you've listened to everybody. What's the biggest thing, concern that you feel like in this election that we need to watch out for?
as far as for any particular.
Yeah, any of the races.
I just think, you and I have talked about it on every Friday.
Yeah,
transparency.
Friday. Yeah.
We need transparency with the people that are running. And I think that's important. People to show up for the county, for the community, for the state.
Yeah.
I think transparency is a very big issue, and just call it like it is.
Yeah, I think people, I feel like I always feel like it's a generational thing, but as far as my generation goes, I truly do feel like when we talk about transparency, we want you to be present. Yes. We don't want to see you on a news channel, pick anyone you want, and then you hear them say when they do interviews, well, we're around and we talk to our constituents. At the end of the day, I understand if you got to go to Washington or you got to be at these meetings, but no offense, but I don't want to talk to your lackey. No. I want to talk to you, the person. Again, when I call Supreme Building Products and I want to know what's going on, do you think I want to ask one of the, Maggie or Molly? No, I want to be like, I need to talk to David or Reese. Give me the phone.
Don't hate on Maggie.
I love Maggie and Molly. I didn't want to pick on the other.
But I understand.
But you know what I mean?
You want to go to
the head of the stream.
You want to go to the head of the stream, and that's you don't want the assistant or you want to talk to
the person
who can make it happen.
Oh yeah. Every time I'm like, hey, I can't be there, but somebody else can. They go, no, we want you. And so, again, I think that whoever wins these races tonight needs to know that if you've won the votes, luckily have won these votes, this might be your last chance. You know what I mean?
You've won the vote, and you've also gained the trust of the people that voted for you.
Yes.
So it's your responsibility to uphold that trust.
Yes.
Right or wrong, it's your responsibility to uphold that trust.
100%.
With the oath you take when you take office.
I agree. And I'm going to do a quick little live read, guys, right fast. Everybody keep bringing in the questions. Make sure you, by the way, we want to shout out to the Warren County Way, Studio 605. Has Sullins messaged anymore?
I know it was 30-0
yeah,
early
last
for
I
Warren
seen.
County. Warren County middle school football team is just dominating in DeKalb County. We're hoping that'll stand up here in 2 weeks when the high school team goes there. But we do have courthouse, Chamber of Commerce. I want to go to the Chamber of Commerce first because I think this actually between it and the 3-Star Mall will wrap up District 5, where I think we can go ahead and say in the District 5 with the county commissioners, 28 votes for Brad Hillis, 9 for Scott Kelly, 24 for Melody Martin. Made it a pretty close one, but right now through 3-Star Mall, Chamber of Commerce, and early voting, you could say Brad Hillis 308, Scott Kelly 174, Melody Martin 147.
Wow.
So it does look like it's going to be a 27 vote gap for Scott Kelly to keep him and Brad Hillis on District 5 County Commission. We can go to the other races that we're always been looking at. District Attorney, Chamber of Commerce, 15 votes Matt Culver, 20 votes Randall Gilliam, 15 votes Lisa Z. So again,
oh my gosh,
Junior strong at the chamber. 23 votes for him, 18 votes for Terry Bell there a day of, 4 for Farrell, 3 for McEwen, 15 votes for Jackie Matheny Jr. At the chamber, 35 for Bo Ramsey. And then again, too, also another one that we got in, that was the courthouse, Culver 60, Gilliam 50. Lisa Z, 34.
Oh, God.
Terry Bell had 91 at the courthouse. Junior Petite had 41. Jackie Matheny, 82. Bo Ramsey, 62. And Monty Hillis is another number that I don't think we updated this for the airport or the courthouse. Monty Hillis has actually added to her lead since the early voting. 90 votes at the courthouse to Nikki Griffith. Reynolds is 50. Airport, 86 to 66. So she's added 60 votes to her lead. She's up to a 298 vote lead that we have unofficially right now. But in Randall Gilliam, 333 vote trailing Matt Culver before I put in these newest numbers that we have.
You're good. And while you're doing that, I want to do a quick live read with one of our other amazing sponsors. It's Collins River Barbecue. The Collins River Barbecue is the restaurant that brought downtown back to life, celebrating 14 years and going strong. Stop on Tuesday for 2 for 1 beer, featuring 11 different craft beers on tap. Kids eat half off on every Wednesday. And then, of course, tonight it is Thursday, guys. So if you want some wings, $1.50 wings every Thursday night. Need food for your next gathering? Ask Collins River Barbecue Catering and Private Events. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to get it out there eventually, guys. It's going to be like, woo. I tell you what, though, this has been such an amazing night. You know, I want to ask you guys, or ask Reese, do you think people are going in voting on the person or maybe on the issues that are happening right now in Warren County?
Kelly, that's a great question. I believe they're voting on the issues.
Okay.
I think they're voting on the issues of what's going on because, I mean, myself, I'm in my, mid-40s, I hate mid-40s.
We're in our 40s, Reese. Just say we're in our 40s. Let them guess how old we are.
I'm taking this much more serious than I did
10 years ago,
4 years ago, 8 years ago, whenever the election was. So I am voting on the issues, not the person. And again, it goes back to you and I's Friday podcast on transparency.
Yeah.
I mean, and you've got young children.
Yeah.
I've got young children. So if they stay in Warren County, where do we want Warren County to be in the next 5, 10 to 15 years with the elected officials involved?
Right. I agree.
Whether it be county commissioners, county executive, sheriff, the DA, and then it goes up to the state level after that.
And talking about some of the issues, guys, that I feel like we faced in the last year. The rock quarry was a big hot topic. The VA clinic, the AI thing, again, do you think a lot of that, when that came up, has made a difference in how people are voting? I mean, the AI data center is still holding, that thing's still going strong.
I think for me it does.
Yeah.
The building supply industry, the nursery business for you and your family is a big deal for growth. But on the same hand, you still don't want to see. There's a fine line on how much growth how much growth can Warren County handle at a certain time?
We are seeing, and speaking about the growth, like I have, we see how Murfreesboro is. Let's just compare, again, we're not close to what Murfreesboro is, but going through Woodbury, because now we're doing Cannon First 615, going through that, and you're seeing all the changes that they're making. Do you see Warren County being like the next one? I don't know when, but like Murfreesboro one day?
I wouldn't say Murfreesboro, but you see what Coffee County's done. Coffee County's done some zoning restrictions on their building lots, and because obviously the Coffee County's right by the interstate, close to Murfreesboro, and right off I-24. So you're seeing what they're doing there, and I feel like Josh Roberts is going to do a great job
100%.
As a road superintendent on keeping, I think the class, correct me, fact check me, the C3 roads, not just letting, those old farms just, cut into half-acre tracts and then just overdo the a certain area where the roads are not in condition to handle the infrastructure.
Oh, I agree 100%. And talking about, I just forgot my question. You got it? Are you up to date now?
Oh yeah, I was. The good thing about it was the last one that just came in was actually just a summary of the ones that came in. I was just checking to make sure my numbers were right. And guess what? They are. You're over. Oh no, it's just one of those things where, again, too, I can update you where we're at in Warren County right now, which is District Attorney rate by Matt Culver, 2,176 votes. Randall Gilliam, 1,843. That's a 333 vote difference there. Lisa Z, 1,605 with a 571 gap to Matt Culver. In the county executive race, 3,726 votes for Terry Bell. He is up by 2,391 votes on Junior Petit with 1,335, 252 for Farrell, 178 for McEwen. Jackie Matheny still holding strong right now, 3,098 votes to 2,530 for James Bo Ramsey. That's a 568 vote difference. And again, we could say Monty Hillis, 844, Nikki Griffith Reynolds, 546, 298 votes on there. And I can go ahead there again too. Courthouse day of, 60 votes Culver, 50 votes Gilliam, 34 votes Lisa Z. School board in District 5, another contested one. We only have early votes on that one, which was 563 Chris Cope, James Jacobs 241. Commissioner race that I think that we're pretty much wrapped up on between the early votes and the District 5 3-star mall and chamber reporting. Brad Hillis 308, Scott Kelly 174, Melody Martin 147. So it sounds like that's going to be a 27.
Are you calling that one, Jeff?
I think we're good. I think we're good now. I think the Republicans are going to take sweep District 5 there. Of course, Brad Hillis and Scott Kelly are incumbents in District 5 on there. So still a lot to be decided. A ton to be decided now. And I think the one thing that we're going to have to do, and the thing that the person who's going to have more information than anybody in this building or anybody everywhere is the person who can find the Van Buren County District Attorney early voting numbers, because the moment you see them, they're going to paint a clearer picture.
I think it could seesaw. It could really change the tide.
I mean, we're talking about 330 votes with only 5 precincts in 15 precincts. When you look at
the early voting in Van Buren County, by the way, guys, was 800 and something votes.
Yeah,
it was over 800 votes on early voting absentees.
Yeah, because you start looking at the day.
We do know that
right now, day of voting in that district attorney race, when we have the 5 precincts summed up right now, 247 Culver, 206 Gilliam, 184 Lisa Z. So if you take that and extrapolate that, you feel like you have to feel good if you're Matt Culver right now, because you're in the lead and you're leading day of. That can switch if Van Buren County flops on it, which we won't know and won't know. But I'm going to put these numbers in.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. You're fine. It happens. We're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. When we get back, we're going to answer some more of your questions and more. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
The right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
When it comes to plumbing and so much more, Pro Plumbing Plus has you covered.
Whether it's a clogged drain or even a brand new construction, we got your back. Contact us directly at 931-928-1428. You will never have to worry about those situations that really stink again. Pro Plumbing Plus. Plumbing done right.
It's Insecto Exterminators! Bug out, guys!
Guests in or around your home?
You can have this house! It's got insect exterminators for protection!
Call Insecto Exterminators today.
Local professional service you can trust.
An inactive ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
What's up, everybody? Mitchell McCorkle with McCorkle Landscaping. Got some exciting news. We are getting ready to launch our new website. One of the biggest things for us is giving our customers the best experience that we can. On the website, you'll be able to meet our team, see our services, but the really cool thing is you will actually be able to build out your project before you even talk to anybody. Obviously, that's still an option for you to give us a call anytime that you need to, but what our new website is going to do is it's going to have an inventory list of all of our trees. It's going to have the ability to be able to build out your project the way that you want it, and then us be able to contact you and go further with that. Anywhere from picking out the trees that they like to giving us details about a walkway or a patio that they want to do. Stay tuned. Check it out at McCorkleLandscaping.com.
Things real quickly. Let's do a quick live read for you guys right fast. We want to say tonight's election coverage is being brought to you by Forged and Faithful. More than apparel, it's a mindset built for those who live with purpose, train with discipline, and stand firm on their faith. Don't forget to scan the QR code, as you can see on the screen, and use the promo code WarrenFirst10 to save on your first order. Faith, strength, and purpose. Real fast. I mean, guys, we got some more. Did they bring us some more I saw earlier? Are we still at where we're at?
I think the last one that we got was Bonner, and I don't know if we actually put those out, so I will let you know about the pertinent numbers from Bonner. District Attorney, Matt Culver, 60 votes. Randall Gilliam, 44. Lisa Z, 38. Again, these are election day numbers on those. County Executive, Terry Bell, 96. Junior Petit, 28. Farrell, 13. McEwen, 4. Sheriff's race, 77 votes for Jackie Matheny, 72 votes for Bo Ramsey at Bonner Church. And then again, too, that would bring us to where we're at right now, 372 vote lead for Matt Culver, 604 vote lead for Jackie Matheny. And again, too, in the school board, where we've gotten now 3 out of the 4, Courthouse, Airport, and Smart First Baptist. I don't know if we actually read out the Smart First Baptist. Matt Culver, 102 votes. Randall Gilliam, 79. Lisa Z, 37. Terry Bell, 150 votes. Junior Petit, 48. Farrell, 10. McEwen, 8. Jackie Matheny, 125. Bo Ramsey, 94. So, yeah. And Monty Hillis, 123. Smart First Baptist, 89 for Nikki Griffith Reynolds there. So she's built a 332 vote lead with Westwood to go.
Yeah. Real quickly though, Jeff, what about our governor race?
Well,
people are asking.
Our local governor primary race, and I've not added the totals up yet from Bonner, is the tally that I had: 153 John Rose, 141 Blackburn, Fritz 127. So I mean, it's 12 separating 1 and 2, and 14 separating 2 and 3 in Fritz, Rose, and Blackburn. And again, I have more to add. Where I can tell you right now on this is Bonner, Fritz 41, Blackburn 40, Rose 30. Then you go to Warren County Highway Department, which we just got here, 35 Rose, 33 Blackburn, 26 Fritz.
So again,
it's that race right there is going to be.
I feel like we're playing a good game of bingo at this point. Like, who's going to win?
I think the one that you're looking at there is if it's as close everywhere else as it is in Warren County, tonight is going to be a very interesting night for the governor primary race in the state of Tennessee.
And for all you guys wondering about Van Buren County, what's going on, we got a text message from the Warren County Ways news editor, Lisa Hobbs, and she has said that she spoke with the gentleman, and I'm reading this verbatim because that's what we do. She goes, "No word from Van Buren. He did tell me it would be late. He guessed 10 o'clock. Woo. And, we've talked about this on and off air as well, like since we've been sitting here. And the question is now, with all these numbers coming in with the DA's race, will Van Buren County help out at this point, the Culver in the lead, or will there be a huge upset and whoever wins Van Buren take the lead? We don't know.
Well, we've seen it in 2020. We saw it in 2014 in the DA's race when Lisa Z beat Tim Turtle. She lost Warren County by 7, but dominated in Van Buren County, pushed her over the top. So I think right now, that's what you have to kind of start tagging your hope to. If you're Lisa Zavianis right now or Randall Gilliam, is you might not win Warren County, but you could win Van Buren County by enough to offset the difference right now. And we're talking about a difference of, after putting in the highway numbers, about 383 votes for Randall Gilliam. I can give you those highway department numbers. Again, election day voting, 46 for Matt Culver, 35 Randall Gilliam, 28 for Lisa Z. Wow. So again, of all the election days that we've had, Culver, top vote getter at McMinnville, the highway department, top vote getter at Bonner, top vote getter at Caney Fort, top vote getter at Smart First Baptist, which has had the highest number of election day voters today, and also had the highest amount of voters at the airport and the courthouse. Yeah. So Culver, strong on day of, strong in early voting.
Yeah. And talking about the governor's race, Brett Bolden has chimed in. He says News Channel 4 is reporting that Blackburn is 43%, Terose is 32 with 56% of the vote in.
Okay, so Warren County not absolutely sounds like it's not really representative of where the rest of the state is in that Blackburn.
And and talking about the races that are going on, whether we're talking about the DA's race or the county executive's race, what do you guys think social media has become, because that's what we do. We're podcasters. We're social media people right here, right? Do you think social media has become more important than traditional campaigning in this local election?
I'll defer to Reese as a.
He's going to be the bystander.
Because obviously I think it's hugely important.
Yeah, you guys are social media people a lot more than I do, but I think it is. It shows up.
We saw a heck of a lot of campaigning.
It shows up on your phone. It shows up on, Google, Yahoo, Facebook. Because I check my mailbox once a month.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're scrolling.
Right.
Everybody scrolls.
Right. So you're seeing names pop up.
Yeah.
On the internet, on, the search engines versus, you're not looking at the hard paper ads as much as you did, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. I feel like, we're moving into that realm of, you got the traditional way of media, and now you got this new, I don't want to say it's a new wave or anything, because I think it's been here forever. It's just now becoming more prevalent.
More transition.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. One thing I always like to talk about when campaigns, what do you guys feel about, what's your opinion on mailers, text messages, that kind of stuff, like that traditional stuff?
Personally,
Pros,
don't
cons.
like them.
Yeah, I've never liked them.
I don't check my mailbox very much, but I did like 2 days ago, and then I just went straight to the trash can and threw all of them out.
I bet I had 15 members.
And if I get a text message, I just hit delete and report spam on them. So that to me personally, I'm out on it.
Yeah,
but,
see, I personally, instead of getting a text message or a phone call from an automated person or somebody that I don't know from Adams, I always prefer like you'd call me.
Yeah.
Like if Brett was running as a county exec, or Jeff, sorry, called you your brother. Hey, you got the mud bums hat on. I would personally have the candidate call me and have a legit combo.
Yeah. I mean, it goes again to that face-to-face interaction where they call you personally, they knock on your door personally, they meet you at a fundraiser or at a function personally. I mean, that goes a lot further, in my opinion, than just some random mailer or random text message from a spam call.
The last 2 county commissioners who have knocked on my door and said, "Hey, I am so-and-so, I'm running for county commission in your district. I would appreciate your vote," got my vote.
Yeah.
Because they knocked on my door. Now, you text me, you know how hard it is to get me on a text. It's not going to
Don't hold your breath, you'll die.
So I'm not a huge part of that, but I think the social media thing is going to continue to do this. We saw it in the national election.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that will tell you Donald Trump going and doing Joe Rogan and not doing it could have decided the entire election last time. You have to open yourself up to conversations across the board with everybody. I think that's going to be standard operating procedure. You're going to have to sit in the room. And I think I go back to the word that I just used, conversation, not a sales pitch. Be able to talk with people, I think, is going to be the biggest thing that comes from all of this. And that's the thing that I'm taking out of it myself. Reese and I can have the conversation about anything. That's what FYI Fridays is built around. Having a conversation, not coming in and saying, "This is what I'm going to do. Don't ask me any questions. I'm out on it." If you can do that, then write a story and then just put it out there, because you don't really want to be questioned on it at all.
No, nobody ever wants to be questioned on that. And I hate the people that be like, "Are you Republican or Democrat?" Why does it matter?
Well,
can we have a talk first, and then can you get to know me before you judge me about my letter initial?
And credit to Warren First 931 and Warren County Way for having these candidates open to anybody who wants to come. And like Jeff said, just a straight up conversation.
Yes.
It's not about it may lead to your platform, but it's just a conversation of back and forth of just questions.
It's more of a reach now here lately. Like, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Social media is just such more of a reach to get people. Don't get me wrong. The traditional way is still a good way to do it, but it's the old way now. I feel like it's just a new thing. Real quickly, how do you think early voting changed the way these campaigns operated?
I think that as we start continuing to see the numbers come in, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 precincts that I have numbers from right now. At 1,348 votes in the district attorney race, 1,323 in the county executive, 1,353. So if we say that if we double that for the last 11, you're going to talk about 2,600 votes day of, 5,000 from early voting.
Wow.
If you didn't change it and you weren't trying to work through those first early voting, then you got way behind.
Yeah.
Because right now, if we only end up with 2,500 to 2,700 day of votes, 2/3 of every ballots were cast before you sent a text message out yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just
already were won from the early voting and the absentees right there alone. I know. As we're getting another one in on YouTube at the Deanna 1233-4 says, Marsha Blackburn just put out a statement thanking Tennessee for electing her for governor.
Huh.
No.
She's calling it early, isn't she?
Okay, all right.
Good for her.
Don't do that, girl. Don't do that.
Tallies are in for Watt County. do you want that? It's on the email.
Is that the early voting or?
It's got early and election.
What we'll do, we'll cut the break right quick, guys, and do another commercial break. And when we get back, more things come, and then we'll get to another precinct that just turned in.
Centertown CIC.
Yep. So remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Presents unexpected challenges. You need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, we're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Their professional team also specializes in estates and auctions. Want to know your worth? Get an accurate evaluation from Paul Holder Realty and Auction and make your real estate dreams a reality. Give us a call at 473-7.
When your equipment stops, your business stops. You need parts you can count on. Bearings, belts, chains, sprockets, seals, electric motors, and gearboxes. On the shelf today. Manufacturing, farming, automotive, plant maintenance, hometown service you can trust. Volunteer Bearing, 1055 Mountain View Drive in Morrison, 931-815-8391.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Kelly Walker Slaughter with Warren First 931.
And I cut you off. I am
It's
Jeff
okay.
Simmons with the Warren County Way, General Manager and the host of the Simmons Says Show and the Warren County Sports Authority. And we can go ahead and tell you that let's give you the 10 precinct rundown. We just got the summary on that. Check my numbers. They were right. Thank goodness on that. District Attorney 2558 for Matt Culver. Randall Gilliam 2117. That is a difference of 441 votes. Lisa Zabionis at 1826, 732 votes behind Matt Culver. Again, that's Warren County. That's still 10 precincts to go, and we haven't heard from Van Buren County yet. County Executive, this office that we're looking at right now looks like it's going to continue to be Terry Bells as of right now with 10 precincts reporting. 4327, Junior Petit 1513, James Farrell 310, Jason McEwen 207. Sheriff's Office, which has been back and forth day of. In fact, day of, Bo Ramsey is less than 100 votes behind. But the early voting has carried Jackie to a 3587 to 2933 lead. That's a 654 vote lead with 10 precincts to go. Again, we've already said that I think District 5, we can already go ahead and pretty much call that one because we have the early voting totals from that as well as the votes in from Three Star Mall and Chamber. That was Brad Hillis with 308, 174 for Scott Kelly, Melody Martin, 147, falls 27 votes short in District 5. So again, too, a lot of different things to still be decided, but a lot of things still going. We got a lot of comments about about people asking about governor. I will continue to say, John Rose ran a really good campaign for Warren County.
For Warren County.
Monty Frentz, very strong in Warren County. everywhere else is saying Marsha Blackburn won, which is what happens when you start talking about Warren County with a 40,000 person population right now against Nashville.
Right.
If she wins Nashville, it's really hard to win the one. But I will also say it's kind of disappointing. I don't know if it was the rain. I don't know what happened with this, but I mean, around 1,500 voters right now through 10 precincts. If you double that to 3,000, we're going to end up at around 8,000 votes. I think everybody was hoping to see 10 to 15,000 in Warren County.
But maybe the weather was a factor.
The rain was obvious that. I mean, I can. If you want to use weather as a factor, that's fine. If you want to ignore that, you had plenty of time to vote from July 17th to August 1st, and there were nice days back then to do. So it's tough. I've been seeing those numbers. That's probably the most disappointing thing.
The comments are coming through, like you said, about Marsha Blackburn. You know, Jeremy Richardson said Marsha headed to the bed. Jessica Higgins said they just announced it.
Yep.
You got, T saying if Blackburn is correct. And then Sharon Walker, shout out to my mom. Thanks for, sending it.
Yep.
She said the AP and Channel 4 calls Marsha Blackburn winner of the GOP nominations for governor, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And then, of course, Stuart Caldwell chimed in. The Tennessee Secretary of State website is showing the Van Buren County results now. So we're going to go to that really quick while we do that. And then real fast, the White County results have been in. And here's the White County results that we have received. For the House representative for the 43rd District, or I should say the state rep, Democratic candidate Petit got 461 votes total. Dwayne Howard, again, this is the Republican primary. He got 1,852 votes. And then Cheryl, the incumbent, looks like he is going to be taking it for the Warren and White County area, because in White County, he got 2,784 votes. So Warren County, we're going to see when all these precincts get in, can Warren County pull him out? But as far as White County goes, Cheryl has won that race in that county.
Well, as of through 10 precincts, he's 31-19 to 15-15 for Dwayne Howard in Warren County as well. So,
and then talking about the governor's race, Blackburn, 1,522 votes. Fritz, 1,210 votes. John Rose, 2,163 votes. And that's in White County, guys. For the Democratic governor, we got Atwater at 74. Don't know the second one at 22. Green, 380. You can try it out if you want.
Sorry.
Kurtz at 42. McCounts at 45. And you said Sear at 22. Sorry. There you go. And appreciate the work. Thank you so much. We're going to get up in here. And as we're talking and getting through this, guys, we would like to hear what you, the constituents, the voters, thought about this campaign, their campaigns, their races. Who do you think done it the best? Things like that. While I am actually looking up.
Yeah, you go ahead and look up and see if you can find some of those Van Buren County numbers. Because right now I'm going to go ahead and update you with Westwood Church numbers, and that includes district attorney today of voting. 40 votes, Matt Culver, 37 votes, Randall Gilliam, 27 votes, Lisa Z. In Westwood's precinct. Again, this is election day votes. Terry Bell with 68, Junior Petit with 20, Farrell with 8, McEwen with 5. Sheriff's race, as we've said all day, has been pretty close day of. 45 votes Matheny, 43 votes Ramsey. In the school board, Reynolds gains a little bit of ground, 51 votes to Hillis is 43. But now with the District 2 and the District 3 votes all in for that, Monty Hillis leads 324 votes. I think that's pretty much going to do it there. So it does seem like Monty Hillis is going to take that school board District 1 seat there. Also can go back and tell you a little bit about what was going on in Centertown CIC, which we were getting before we went back out of there, was 34. That was 34, 40, and 61 for the governor race that I guess we're not really worried about too much anymore. Culver, 60 votes. This is, again, Centertown CIC election day votes. 60 for Culver, 63 for Gilliam, 43 for Xavionis, and Terry Bell 112, Petit 33, Farrell 11, McEwen 3, and District 10 day of votes 100 for Cole Taylor, 102 for Gary Prater, 40 for Brandon Knight. In the sheriff's rates, 95 Bo Ramsey, 75 Jackie Matheny, who, again, it would be, if you want to see something that you want to see the trend for today, wonder what happened between August 1st and August 6th in that sheriff's race that was kind of wide gap, 500 votes that separated them in the early voting. But day of voting, it's been very, very tight. I mean, they're within 60 votes of one another day of. So whatever Bo Ramsey did in the last 6 days, he at least gained some ground. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to pull away on the day of banking up the early voting, but ran very strong today.
So in the Van Buren County, as these votes are coming in, of course, I'm trying to get, I guess we got to go to the General Assembly. Is that where we need to go? Judicial. Yep. Okay, here we go. The court stuff, the court. Turn. Come on. There's a lot of scrolling. Scroll. Okay, district attorney.
There it is.
Right here. Okay, so 38.34% with 3,191
Click
votes.
that view county breakdown.
Okay. Here we go. So Van Buren County right now, Lisa Xavionis, 737.
Okay.
Matt Calvert, 633.
Yep.
Randall Gillum, 451.
So that's as much as Lisa Z seems like she's running really good in Van Buren County. That's where you would have thought you needed Gilliam to because he's already sitting in that second position in Warren County, but now falling to third in Van Buren County. Honestly, still strengthens Matt Culver's lead there. I got him now with those numbers in with an over 600 vote lead. In fact, with those Van Buren County numbers put in, Lisa Z closing in on potentially flipping into the 2 spot with those going in.
So correct me if I'm wrong on here because we're still waiting on the Warren County. It said 7 out of 7 precincts, so they're done.
It seems like
with the DA's race.
Yeah.
So we could say this is the unofficial.
That would be the unofficial. Want to quote the site there? That's elections.tn.gov, which seems pretty
official.
Yeah, 7 out of 7. We got the 10 out of 20 right now. So again, right now I have Randall Gilliam trailing by 626 votes, Lisa Z trailing by 641 votes, and we're starting to that gap of how many precincts are reporting there. So Matt Culver now carrying 38.35% of the total votes in the district attorney race with those Van Buren County numbers going in. Looking like Culver is, I won't call it
he's
right
got
now,
it strong,
but he's very strong, 600 votes.
A comfortable lead
with around 8 more precincts to go.
So going back, let's see, what are they, Stu, on the DA?
Yeah, what's the new one?
Yeah, what's the new?
Well, I will
hopefully
say that
answered.
Randall Gilliam at Shellsford Baptist Church ran strong, had 121 votes today. Matt Culvert 88, 78 for Lisa Z. So he does get 40 votes, almost 40 votes back there at Shellsford today.
And then Odesha Ramirez fan says, I truly hope that Monty Hillis wins. Let's go. Let's set politics and parties aside for a second and really to think about the experience this woman brings to the table. I love it. You can read the rest of that, guys, because it cuts it off. But again, this has truly been a great outcome, and thank you guys for letting us know about the state thing. We were waiting to hear back from the official word from the man.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
Again, too, like I said, now with those Shellsford numbers in, Randall Gilliam lowers that gap to under 600 to 593. But again, Culver now over 3,000 votes in the race, looking very strong there. Yeah. Terry Bell, again, too, wins another precinct with 209 votes at Shellsford, which is again one of those, which is again one of the larger ones that you have coming in there. Again, over 250 day of votes cast in that one.
So total, as far as the county executives goes, Kim is asking, what's the totals total now? Do you have that?
The totals for the county executives? Yes, I can give those to you real quick. Again, all these are unofficial numbers, but I have Terry Bell with 4,604 votes. JC Petit with 1578, James Farrell 341, Jason McEwen with 213. Terry Bell now leading by 3,026 votes. And I'm going to go back and look because we knew the turnaround last time was remarkable.
Oh my gosh.
In 2018, Terry Bell loses that election 54-34 to 3,067, lost by 2,300 votes in 2018. In 2022, comes back and gets 5291. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast. And wins by 1,858. He swung that one by 4,200 votes in the span of 4 years. Right now, can he get to 5,291, which he got last time? He's in that range. He's at 4,600 votes. And you got to think, last time it was 1v1. Now he's got 4 people in this race that are pulling away votes, and he still looks like he's trending towards a potential 5,000. In the sheriff's races, somebody just asked about that
sheriffs and the DAs, they were reinstated.
Jackie Matheny, 3,632, unofficial number right now. Bo Ramsey, 2,976. I need to add in those Shells Ford numbers there, where Jackie Matheny had 173 votes and Bo Ramsey had 122. So that actually takes it to where both candidates now over 3,000 total votes, 3,805 for Jackie Matheny, James Bo Ramsey, 3,098. Jackie Matheny with a 707 vote lead there. And again, now he's actually starting to widen the gap a little bit on day of, where I have him unofficially at 1,021 votes to Bo Ramsey's 885. And again, too, I think we have all the precincts reporting in now from District 2 and District 3 for that school board seat, where it does look like Monty Hillis with over 1,000 votes is going to work her way into the school board there.
And can you reinstate the DA's race? Did you put the Van Buren County numbers in?
And I can say that one more time on there. District Attorney race, unofficial numbers that I have right now, including those Van Buren County numbers. Matt Culver, 3,319. Randall Gilliam, 2,726. Lisa Z, 2,668. I have unofficially Gilliam trailing by 593 votes.
Okay. And now we got a new precinct in.
That is Friendship.
Friendship is in. We're going to take another quick break.
Thank you.
He can get his.
Where Culver runs strong again. Looks like he widened the gap by another 70.
Okay, there you go. We're going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors. And when we get back, more things to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I am Jeff Simmons.
With the Warren County Way and the Simmons Says show.
Yeah, and Sports Authority.
And the Sports oh my gosh, yeah. I'm going to just assume, like, I wanted to text Sullins earlier and be like, hey, like, where you at, bro? Where you at? You on your way back home? But I'm assuming Warren County
I think Warren
won
County
tonight,
finished the job
30-0.
In DeKalb County tonight. So, again, good job by the Warren County middle school football team, Ben Matheny, and the Fighting Pioneers. Good job today.
Yes. Now, with that.
44-14 was the final
with
score.
With the final score, thank you. Cole Taylor, get over here, Cole. No. Okay.
Hey, you are good. I've been looking at the numbers. You are good.
As Marsha Blackburn did, Cole Taylor's going to bed. That's what she said. She's going to bed now. Yeah. I mean,
we have some numbers from Viola coming in.
All right, we're getting some more races as y'all are hearing right now. And again, do you want to go over through? Are you
I'll put in the numbers real quick. Where Matt Culvert again wins another election day of precinct in Viola. 58 votes Culvert, 50 votes Gilliam, 40 votes Zavianis. Right now, I have that total at 35-45 for Matt Culvert, Randall Gilliam 28-71, and Lisa Z with 28-06. That's 674 vote gap there. Terry Bell widens his lead as well as he's really, to me, Terry Bell is really just chasing his vote total from 2022 at this point. I think that, his lead is insurmountable with just 6 more precincts left to report.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody chiming in. Everybody's saying congratulations to Mr. Bell. You're very qualified in your services, your word. Thank you for your community service and to our Constitution and the oath of office. Shout out to Dot Walker. She just started watching us as well. And Larry York says congratulations to Scott Kelly and Brad Hillis.
Yep.
And Leah Crouch is asking us a question about we're all getting numbers at a different time.
Yep.
And then I don't know if they've got White County numbers like we did, or I'm sorry.
Yep. I'm just giving out the numbers
I
that we
can't
have
do this
that
and
we're
listen
totaling
to
up
that.
here.
It's a lot of games.
One extra thing that I will say out of Viola is that is one district that votes into the District 5 school board race where Chris Coke got 84 votes.
Wow.
Day of, James T. Jacobs had 41 day of. I think there's some of the numbers, if you're asking why are they different, why do they sound different, is the only numbers that I'm giving you today are the election day numbers.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give you the full precinct numbers, because if I give you the full precinct number totals, it is going to mix in all the early votes that we've already given those numbers out, because then you're double counting in every precinct what the early votes were. So we're trying to only give you the election day of votes in these races. And if you do that, you're in good shape.
Yes. And again, shout out to Courtney Bennett. Congratulations to Monty Hillis.
Yep.
What about it, my friends? Dwayne Ramsey, shout out, one of my great lists. I know he's love it. We got a message from Carrie Whitten. Way to go, Matt. And then Isaiah Story, the fact of that the candidate nominee doesn't have the debate, her opinions, and runs millions of dollars out of state. Oh, this.
Who could he possibly be talking about?
I wonder who he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, I'll also say, too, that we can say that now that Shells Ford is in and Bonner is in District 8, plus the early votes are in, we do feel like that. I feel pretty confident in saying Brandon Wanamaker, Constable, 505 votes, Trey Hobbs, 344 with the numbers that we have gotten today. So it looks like Brandon Wanamaker is going to win one of the 2 contested Constable races. Now we have Lucky's numbers in as well. So I'll let you kind of take there.
As you're doing your thing.
No, I actually go right through it. It's 60 votes for Culver, 65 votes for Gilliam. Again, too, these are the election day numbers in each of these races. 49 votes for Lisa Z. In the county executive race, 133 votes for Terry Bell, 23 votes for Junior Petit, 7 for McEwen, 7 for Farrell. In the sheriff's race, 117 for Jackie Matheny, 60 for Bo Ramsey, who's put up a pretty valiant fight on the election day, but has now fallen about 800 votes behind in that sheriff's race. I have that unofficially right now. Jackie Matheny, 4,211 votes. Bo Ramsey, 3,384. With, it looks like 1, 2, 3, for 5 more precincts to go there. They do think we can also say in the commissioner's race, District 12, this might wrap up who we have in the commissioner's office, where it does look like Carl Bolden with 120 day of votes, Kenny Moffitt with 59 day of votes, and Tommy Davenport was 64. If you combine those with what happened in the highway department race, it does look like it's going to be Carl Bolden and it's going to be Kenny Moffitt. Carl Bolden, 366 votes, Kenny Moffitt, 239, Tommy Davenport, 216.
Wow.
So another one where we have in the county commissioners decided by 23 total votes.
That's wild. And again, we've said this a lot, guys. Votes matter. Your vote matters. If you need to show up, like we had Reese Moore with Supreme Building Products with us, and he was telling us all about some people, they're not even registered voters, or they don't vote.
Yeah.
And then, it mind boggles me. So again, if you're out there and you know somebody that's not a registered voter or somebody that's just not interested in voting, get them interested, man. I had an interesting conversation this morning, Jeff, with FIC New Beginnings, Christy Stubblefield and Ashley. They, a lady that was 50 years old, never voted in her life. A couple years ago was the first time voting.
Wow.
And how excited she was.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
As well you should be.
I mean, this is a privilege that we get. It's our right to go and vote for the. So again, if you don't like to see how these numbers are, I would highly go back and look at you and be like, what should I have done different to encourage my friends to, pick that person or pick, go this and go that, or the ones that were not wanting to go vote. It's like Christianity. Do you believe in God or not? I mean, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Well, I will say that I'm going to go through and I'm going to give you what I have as total numbers with 15 precincts reporting. Plus, we did take the Van Buren County numbers.
Yeah, we did.
That we do feel like that those were 7 out of 7 that we feel pretty confident with. District Attorney race, 3,605 votes for Matt Culver. Randall Gilliam with 2,936. That is a 669 vote gap. Lisa Zavianis with 2,855. Terry Bell, 5,112 votes in county executive race. In fact, Terry Bell is closing in on potentially 70% of the entire votes that were cast in the county executive race. 1,692 for Junior Petit, 371 for Farrell, 233 for McEwen. Sheriff's race, 4,211 for 4,211, the total, 4,211 for Jackie Matheny Jr., Bo Ramsey, 3,384. And in the school board races, as we have already said, Monty Hillis with 1,000 votes is looking like she's going to take that District 1 school board race. Right now, Chris Cope with a few more precincts to come in, 759 votes to James T. Jacobs, 319. Commissioner races that we feel like we're pretty confident in. District 12, Carl Bolden and Kenny Moffitt seem like they have escaped and they're going to be back in. Carl Bolden, 366 votes. Kenny Moffitt, 239. Tommy Davenport, 216. District 11, still waiting on another precinct to report. That would be Midway. But right now, Michael Bell and Steve Glenn running very strong there. Steve Glenn, 332 votes. Michael Bell, 317. Tyler Simmons, a newcomer, 159. District 10, Cole Taylor, Gary Prater, very strong as always, 371 for Prater, 354 for Taylor, 205 for Brendan Wright. And District 9, where Carleen Brown is in there running at it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have an R beside her name, but does have the most amount of votes, 270 to Stephen Potter, 232, Richard Blackburn, 204. Wow. That said, Potter, 62 votes day of at Viola Valley, Blackburn, 59, Brown, 58. So strength of early voting for Brown, keeping her in there. And Hillis and Kelly, we've already announced in District 5.
And then on the Viola results for sheriff, can you repeat that one for that one?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think she just put those in the comment section. But yes, I believe those are correct. Yeah, Viola, day of voting, 87 for Jackie Matheny, 65 for Bo Ramsey.
Okay. And then it says congratulations to Gary Prater and Cole Taylor, District 10. Yeah, and then this is a great thing. Thomas Smith, Napa, McMahonville. Napa. He says, if you don't vote, you can't complain.
No.
100% agree. 100% agree on that.
And I complain about everything.
But again, guys, and then Heather Gerard said, is the count done or are they still working on it? As far as we're still getting districts in, we're not done with, or the precincts, we're not done with getting those precincts in yet. Now, we know that White County, as far as what we've been looking at White County, the White County race for the state representative race, that is a close for White County right now. That's not a close for the Warren County race. We're still getting those results in when it comes to incumbent Paul Sherrill and, of course, his opponent in this Republican primary, Dwayne Howard. So we're still waiting for those to be completed. But White County is officially closed on that race for us. And then Van Buren County, all the precincts have been turned in for the DA's race.
Yeah.
Now, and again, we're seeing these numbers. Now, if you're trying to follow the Van Buren County race, some of these numbers are not going to be coming in quickly because they are doing a hand count because there was an overwhelming amount of write-in votes for the mayor race. So, and they have to count those. But if you want to go to, this is where we're getting those numbers from, the Tennessee Secretary of State, the Trey Haggart one, it's the county breakdown results for the district attorney office. And again, in that race for Van Buren County right now, out of the 7 precincts, and it's a wrap in Van Buren County, Lisa Zavianis, 737 votes. Matt Colbert, 633 votes. Randall Gillum, 451 votes. So as far as the DA's race in Van Buren County is concerned, that's a wrap for Van Buren. Now we're still getting results in for Warren County. And as of right now, what would you say it was like a 600 and something vote
669 vote gap between Culver and Gilliam right now.
Yeah. So again, we're waiting for, the official ballot. And then of course, White County turned theirs in as well for the state reps. So crazy.
Yeah.
I'm hearing we're still waiting on TSU.
Yeah, we got TSU that's still out and about. Christian Community District 1 out there. Morrison, Ruritan. Yeah, okay.
That's what we just talked about.
And
I'm so sorry.
Centertown United Methodist Church still and Midway.
You're good.
Yeah. So we got the Ruritan, we have a Centertown United Methodist Church, the Ruritan, Midway, TSU Nursery, and Christian Community, which is District 1 on there. So again, too, if you want to know, we got the official right here of Warren County with 15 precincts in right now. Numbers are exactly where we've been all night on that. Terry Bell, 5,112 votes, has a 3,420 vote lead in the county executive race. I think it's pretty well called out, and Terry Bell will be your county executive. Yeah. And speaking up on that one, I think that will be the first time in a while that we have a back-to-back incumbent win in the county executive race. Yeah. That we're going to have a county executive for a 2-term county executive back-to-back.
I think the last time we seen that was when John Pillen was in the seat.
Yep.
To be honest.
Yep.
And then Landon and Tylee, say friendship numbers one more time.
Friendship numbers, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Day of voting, Matt Culver, 168. Randall Gilliam, 95. Lisa Zavianis, 98. County executive from Friendship, day of, 268. For Bell, 62 for Petit, 14 for Farrell, McEwen, 9. Jackie Matheny, 202. Bo Ramsey, 161 on that one. So again, too, a lot of different numbers. If we get Midway, we can wrap District 11 County Commission race, where right now it looks like Bell and Glenn pretty safe there. District 10, we're looking for the Centertown United Methodist Church voting, but Taylor and Prater right now have a pretty commanding lead there. District 9 looks like Brown is pretty safe, going with Morrison Ruritan still to go. Potter and Blackburn separated by 28 votes.
Yeah.
With the Ruritan still to be decided there. And again, too, in District 4, TSU, the nursery station, is the only one for day of voting there. Blaine Wiltshire, we'll go back to it, 141, 136 Zahn, and 101 for David Dunlap. So 35 votes separating Zahn and Dunlap, and only 40 votes separating Wiltshire in Dunlap.
So people are asking about the 4th congressional right now, guys. And so just to give y'all, I'm going to the whole total as far, and I'm going to go through because there's so many districts. So in Bledsoe, Scott Desjardins wins the Bledsoe with 1,631 votes. Tom Davis, 422 votes. Harold Rocky Jones, 235 votes. And Joshua James, 109 votes. In Cannon, again, all the votes have been turned in for them as well. Scott Desjardins, 1,215 votes. Tom Davis, 473 votes. Rocky Jones, 319 votes. Joshua James, 159. Coffee County has turned in theirs out of the 17 precincts. Scott Desjardins, 3,941 votes. Tom Davis, 927 votes. Harold Rocky Jones, 862 votes. Joshua James, 362 votes. Davidson, Scott Desjardins, 1,758 votes. Tom Davis, 609 votes. Rocky Jones, 518 votes. Joshua James, 398 votes. Franklin County, Scott Desjardins again, 4,697 votes. Tom Davis, 625. Rocky Jones, 401. Joshua James, 237. Grundy County, Scott Desjardins, 1,730 votes. Tom Davis, 373 votes. Harold Rocky Jones, 263 votes. Joshua James, 104 votes. Marion County, Scott Desjardins, 3,462 votes. Skipping it down, Rutherford County. I think this is really what, again, he's taking the lead, but Scott Desjardins, 11,136 votes.
Wow.
And that is, now Rutherford is not done yet, by the way. There's 30 precincts and they only have 14 turned in right now.
Wow.
So safe to say, I think Desjardins won the Rutherford County right there. Sequatchie County, Scott Desjardins, 1,864 votes. That is 9 precincts turned in. Van Buren County, Scott Desjardins, 768. That's all 7 precincts. And of course, Warren County right now, Scott Desjardins is leading with 2,908 votes, and only 10 precincts have been turned in at this time. So I hope that kind of helps out Sharon on the whole breakdown. I mean, if you want to know the percentages on that.
She loves to give them percentage. Give them all.
I'm just
give them all the numbers.
So right now, Scott Desjardins has 36,346 votes, giving him a 66.58% lead in this race. Tom Davis, 8,812 votes, which gives him 16.14%. Harold Rocky Jones, 5,473 votes with a 10.03%. Joshua James, 3,956 votes, which gives him a percentage of 7.25%. Now, again, I had these 3 opponents against that was running against Scott Desjardins, and I personally asked them because, you know, again, when you have a number of people running in the same seat, you're taking away votes. And if people are saying like they did on my show when we did, spilling the tea at Zora's, shout out, I asked them, would one of you guys, when this happens again, would you guys get together and say, hey, you run? Because you think about it. Now, again, I know he's got 36,000 votes, but if you get the 5,400 and the 3,900 from James and Jones, it wouldn't got to 36, but still. I'm just saying,
it's still. I don't understand it when it comes down to that one, but at the end of the day, that seems like whatever. I mean, he consistently seems like he dominates that district. So I mean,
You're
I'm
welcome.
not always understanding it, but that's is what it is.
8th district results. People are asking.
8th district results.
Yep.
And what do they know? Which one that they're looking for in particular?
They did not. They just did a,
Okay, well, 8th district results in district attorney were Shells Ford, 88 votes for Culver, 121 for Gilliam, and Lisa Zavianis, 78. Bonner, 60 votes for Culver, 44 for Gilliam, 38 for Zavianis. County executive, 209 votes for Terry Bell, 45 for Petit, 96 votes for Bell at Bonner, 28 for Petit in county executive race in the District 8s. If you're looking for a contested District 8 race, the only one that we had that I saw there was our constable race, where Brandon Wanamaker has 505 votes to Trey Hobbs, 344, and I believe that's all the votes in there on that one. So Brandon Wanamaker in the.
So we got a text message from Judge Ross. He said, "Do the DA's race, slow it down."
Yep.
So I've got it right here. So Van Buren County, we want you to understand, all 7 precincts have been turned in.
Yep.
So the breakdown is Lisa Zavianis, 737.
Yep.
Matt Colvard, 633.
Yep.
Randall Gillum, 451.
Yep.
In Warren County, as of right now, we have out of 20 precincts, 15 turn-ins right now. And I'm getting this number from the Tennessee Secretary of State, Trey Haggard. You can check it out. Matt Colvard, 2,972. Randall Gillum, 2,485. Lisa Zavianis, 2,118. One thing, Jeff, I can really say about the DA's race, because it has been one of the hottest topics for Warren County, is how many have showed up for votes to vote for these people. No one now. Culver's about to break, as far as Warren County goes, the 3,000 mark.
Yep.
But again, we still have 5 precincts left. And I mean, unless
it would have to be almost, I mean, as those totals come in, I have that as a Matt Culver with a 669 vote lead in that race. You're talking about if that 670 type 670 with just 5 precincts to go, just doing the quick math on that one, 170, you're talking about having to close a 134 vote gap in each of the precincts right now. And honestly, we've seen the numbers. There's precincts with early voting today that don't even reach 134 votes on that one. So I think that, I'm not telling Matt Colbert he can go to bed or start the party yet, but I would say that you might want to strike the band.
Yeah. So like right now, grand total, if we combine what we have in Warren County and in Van Buren County, Culvert has 3,605 votes with 38.37% of the vote. Randall Gillum, 2,936 votes with 31.25%. And we've talked about it, 30 across the board on this stuff. And Lisa Zavianis, 2,855 votes, giving her 30.38% of the vote. And
you look at that number, you just said it, like Matt Culver looking like he's probably going to end up winning this district attorney race, which will give him the rest of this term.
The 4-year term.
Finishing out the 4-year term that has been vacated by Chris Stanford. But he's going to potentially do that with less than 40% of the total vote. Whereas if you go back and compare when Stanford won it pretty overwhelmingly 2 years ago. And does that matter? I don't know. I mean, when Stanford won it last time, he won with 5,151 votes in Warren County alone, and 3,566. So for that being split 3 ways, you're going to end up with it there where this is what happens in a 3-person race. It's very, very hard for anybody to even get 50% of the votes. Now we're not even probably to the point where we're going to end up with 40% of the vote. So we talk about out of 10 people, 6 people are going home unhappy in that race, but 4 are going to be very happy. They're probably going to Dollywood.
All right. And he did announce the winner today.
Well, congratulations.
Wasn't it?
Well, 4 people are going to Dollywood. We know that.
All right. We're going to take a quick break from our sponsor because thank you, Sonic, by the way, for they got to call this something with your name on it, Jeff. I'm telling you. They got to. But thank you to Jeff. He got me and Sydney drinks, and we want to continue. We're going to continue on with the coverage as we're waiting for the last 5 precincts.
Yep.
But my mommy bladder says it's time to take a break. So, but with that said, when we do come back, we'll talk about the final number on the 11th District Constable.
Yep.
Is what they're asking. So remember, Warren County, keep it first.
When life presents unexpected challenges, you need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, we're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Their professional team also specializes in estates and auctions. Want to know your worth? Get an accurate evaluation from Paul Holder Realty and Auction and make your real estate dreams a reality. Give us a call at 473-7.
When your equipment stops, your business stops. You need parts you can count on. Bearings, belts, chains, sprockets, seals, electric motors, and gearboxes. On the shelf today. Manufacturing, farming, automotive, plant maintenance. Hometown service you can trust. Volunteer Bearing, 1055 Mountain View Drive in Morrison. 931-815-8391.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I am Jeff Simmons with the Warren County Way.
And we are live at the Warren County Administrative Building right now. And it has been such a doozy of a night. And if you're not following the Warren County Way, you're going to be seeing Jeff is making posts in real time.
Yeah, just posting real time. In fact, we were going ahead and saying that we can pretty much project that Monty Hillis will be claiming that District 1 school board seat. She had over 1,000 total votes when it came to early voting, plus in those districts 2 and 3 were the precincts that voted in that school board race. Is the District 1 school board seat. So we know already, we've said it I think earlier, that James Hines will be the District 3 school board seat. He's taken over the seat that Judkins decided he was not going to go for. Hillis stepping in where Bennett is. So now we already know 1/3 of the entire school board is changing. Well, now we know who they are.
Yeah.
It's going to be Hillis. It's going to be Hines. We already knew Hines before the night was in.
Yeah.
Looks like Hillis is going to be the second one. Does look like Chris Cope's probably going to keep and retain his District 5 seat, but we're going to wait until we see one more precinct come in on that one. Also, I think we're probably pretty close to now to being able to call it in probably the county executive race as well.
Yeah. And then Brooke Carpenter said, hearing the candidates share their vision for moving our county forward made me even more confident in my support. I'll be proud to see Matt Calvert for District Attorney General, 31st Judicial District. Calvert elected as DA, wishing him the very best on this election day.
Yep.
And right now we're waiting for 5 more districts. Is that correct?
5 more districts, but with the lead right now sitting at, I have 669 vote lead with only 5 districts to report. We already have Van Buren County already in. So again, we've seen those numbers. Culver's been consistent. He opened up with the lead in early voting. He's never really wavered. In fact, it's only been strengthened through day of voting that we've seen in Warren County, plus the Van Buren County votes they're in. Now that said, we should always point out that Lisa Z was the one who carried the most votes in Van Buren County, but those votes did not get her in there. There's going to be some people that might look at that tomorrow. When we're looking back and we're thinking, what's the story from tonight? The story from tonight, in my opinion, is going to be Culver.
Yeah.
But you're also going to say, if you're Gilliam, if you're Lisa Z, or you're going to say, what happens if the other one's not in the race?
Yeah. What would the game changer been for that?
It could have been. And maybe it doesn't make any difference at all, but we just got another precinct in where Culver, again, strengthens his lead with 70 votes at Centertown United Methodist Center. Against these are the day of election day voting ballots cast. 59 for Gilliam and 38 for Xavianis.
There you go. David Colette said, one promising thing about this election is Warren County doesn't have to worry about seeing 50,000 Lisa Z signs ever again. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, that's an exaggeration. But there's probably 50,000 signs in Warren County all told, it seems like.
I was going to say, then Joan Priestley, because she is running in that District 1 seat, it says, where are we at on District 1?
Well, let me take you to that District 1 seat, because that is a great question. We got in the early votes, and that is the only thing we've seen in District 1, where Ron Lee had 227 early votes, Christy Ross had 170, Joan Priestley had 101, Ryan Sexton 81. There is one right now that we're putting in where we'll be able to tell you who's going to be the District 10 county commissioner, and one of them is, I think, walking by us right now, where Cole Taylor is going to retain his seat in there with 89 more day of votes there. Brandon Knight was 62 and Gary Prater with 85. Looks like Cole Taylor 443, Gary Prater 456, Brandon Knight 267. So Taylor and Prater are going to stay in District 10.
And one thing, interviewing Brandon Knight at his home, we had like a off-air interview with him. If y'all didn't check that out, go back and look at it. He wasn't worried about winning or losing. No. He said, I sit with a bunch of people. We sit down, talk about how can we make things better in our district, not saying nothing wrong about Cole or Gary, right?
Yep.
He said he has high respect for both of them. He just wants people to know that if one day one of them wants to step down, think of me as an option.
Yeah.
Because people gravitate toward me and tell me all the issues that we're having, and then I go to them.
Yeah.
And I applaud him for that. It's just like we've been saying all night long. I applaud people putting their name in the hat.
Oh, you have to.
100%.
Yep.
And so, again, it has been when it comes to the county commissioners race, it has been such a, and the school board races, it has been so pleasant.
Yeah, I think
everybody's been so nice.
Yeah, I think there's been very few contentious races. There might be one out there, but other than that, I think everybody's felt good. I will also be remiss if we did not say Centertown United Methodist Church day of vote. Chris Cope in that school board District 5 with 118, James T. Jacobs with 39. So I have Cope right now unofficially with 877, James T. Jacobs with 358. So with only Morrison Ruritan to report left in that one, it does seem like Chris Cope pretty safe to say
So
he's going
gonna
back
take it.
in District 5. And Charles Dawson, thanks for the great. I love the numbers.
That's why he's here.
I love the numbers.
I can't count for to save my life. I know you're learning. That's why Amanda. Yeah, she's like, it could be a crazy day. But no, as we're still waiting on some more numbers coming in, I wanted to see if we could refresh now that we know.
And I will tell you that's Midway, Morrison Ruritan, the TSU Nursery, and Christ Community in District 1. So again, District 1. Still some things to be decided in the county commission race. District 4, also a little bit to decide in the county commission race. And in District 11, also a little bit to decide in a county commission race. And District 9. Which one's the closest right now? By my numbers, I think that would actually be District 9, where Carlene Brown has 270 votes, Stephen Potter, 232, Richard Blackburn with 204. And in District 4, James Zahn right now a 35-vote lead for early voting on David Dunlap. Right now, Christy Ross with a 69-vote lead on Joan Presley in District 1.
And it looks like we got
might have one that might settle one of these.
Let's see. Midway.
Hot off the press. So that will tell us who's going to be our District 11 commissioners, where Michael Bell, Tyler Simmons, and Steve Glenn are on there. And it'll also tell us a constable race that people were asking.
I was going to say, because that's on here.
Yeah, so let's put in Michael Bell's totals. 128 election day votes for Michael Bell, 38 for Tyler Simmons, and Steve Glenn, 81. So I'm going to give you the unofficial totals I have for District 11, where Steve Glenn, Michael Bell retained spots. 445 for Bell, 413 for Glenn, 197 for Simmons. Constable race in Midway. Ed Formello today, election day votes at Midway gets 103.
Wow.
60 votes for Christian Taylor. That's enough to put Ed Formello in that seat. 375 total votes, 318 for Kristen Taylor. So again, now we just had another one where we see, I think people are trying to overwhelmingly tell you, and we're still some seats to go, is they like the county commission. Yeah. And it seems like they like the county executive because Terry Bell overwhelmingly has gotten to 60, almost 70% of the vote in a 4-person race, and almost all of our incumbents seem like they're already in or in the process of being in. So again, too, I think that you've seen, everybody says we want change.
Yeah.
The votes say different.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Again, I've said this on my show, I hope this isn't lip service. Guys, if you really wanted change and you're not liking the votes, how could we have done it differently? One question from David said, how many votes did Josh Roberts get for the highway department?
I can go ahead and get you a little bit. I'm going to go back to the total. He got more than one. And once he had one, he was feeling pretty confident about that. Josh Roberts, complimentary votes for the highway department, 2,210 when 15 precincts reporting. We haven't said this, and I apologize to these people right now that we haven't brought this up earlier. Yeah. We've been here for 3 hours. Kelly.
Yeah. Sorry.
Congratulations, Wes Williams, Register of Deeds, 2155 complimentary votes. Lisa Scott, congratulations. County Clerk, 2,265 complimentary votes. Congratulations, Cassie Powell Cantrell, Circuit Court Clerk, 2,198 complimentary votes, and I think Darlene Bryant should be in here somewhere.
She's somewhere, yeah.
2,198 complimentary votes. That was as of 15 of 20 precincts putting in there. So again, to appreciate all of them. In fact, those were actually election day numbers. So their numbers are much, much higher. Darlene Bryant, 6,376. Cassie Powell, 6,404. Lisa Scott, 6,626. And Wes Williams, 6,219. Josh Roberts, 63-69. So Lisa Scott wins the complimentary vote battle. Yep. Oh, TSU, we're about to find out who is going to be in.
Everybody's so excited for TSU now. Let's go.
Well, we're going to find out who's going to be the 2 commissioners in District 4. Blaine Wiltshire was at 404.
And then questions are going on about, did Jackie Jr. win?
Unofficially not calling it, but yes.
There you go, guys. Somebody said to Greg Gillis said happy for Jackie and his family. Somebody also said, Christy Mason, go Ed Vermilio. And then Heather Williams, what were the midway results for sheriff?
Midway results for sheriff. I'll get those to you right in a second. Let me tell you right now, District 4 county commissioners, it looks like it will be Blaine Wiltshire retaining his seat, and James Zahn, by virtue of being the highest vote getter on election day with 128 votes. Looks like he is going to step into the county commission. He had 264 total votes, Blaine 234, David Dunlap 148, Dustin Stolzel with 49 on that one. James Zahn, that was day of.
Yeah.
Day of takes has the highest vote total of anybody out here.
I love that. James, you want to come on? I mean, we got time.
James,
He's here.
Yeah.
Come on, James. Come on down. Unofficially.
You know how good. All I'd say, Ron, before we bring James on, good journalism always says that you have to disclose when you have a previous relationship with people on this.
Oh, my bad.
This is my basketball coach when I was 8 years old for Magnatech.
The chairman of the board.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about it, if you're like, man, why was Simmons so bad at basketball? This guy. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Great
much.
showing on the day of. I mean, you were already feeling probably pretty confident early voting, 5 votes behind Blaine, but in a pretty good seat. Are you surprised by seeing that election day votes that you blew away the competition? You have 35 more votes than anybody else.
I am surprised at that number.
Yeah.
So, and 35 votes ahead going into the precinct.
Yep.
I was a little, I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah.
So,
that's fair. I mean, but with now that you know, how do you feel?
well, I feel good. I'm a newcomer to politics. I've had a lot of help. I mean, I cannot thank the Republican Party enough. I cannot help but thank my wife, Melody, for all of her support.
Shout out to the wife.
Yes, and of course, all the voters of the 4th District.
Yeah, for sure. So happy for Jackie Jr. Again, and again, that's unofficial.
But he does have.
They want the midway numbers again.
We will run those numbers in just 1 second. James, again, too. Just want to say congratulations to you.
Man.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Thank you both.
And we got a little District 1 numbers in, which I hear some celebrating going on in the background, which means probably that I'm going to go ahead and guess that Christy Ross got some pretty good votes.
All right.
Let me run these numbers. Again, this is Christian Community District 1 Commissioner race, where Ron Lee takes the most votes today with a 106 day of, 55 for Presley, 79 for Ross, and 37 for Ryan Sexton. So I can feel pretty safe in saying Ron Lee, Christy Ross, again, the incumbents in District 1 seem like they're going to continue to hold their seats on the county commission.
And this goes back to what Jeff was saying earlier on the show, guys. You know, when it comes to our county commissioners, everybody's practically returning.
Yep. It seems like that. And then again, too, we should start updating a little bit for people. It does seem like Matt Culver is consistently holding serve in all these races. So we still have a couple more to go, but I think you're probably starting to see. It's pretty safe to say it looks like your district attorney is going to be Matt Culver. Yep. Your county executive is going to be Terry Bell, and your sheriff is going to be Jackie Matheny Jr.
And there you go. And you know, when Reese was in here talking about change, talking about transparency, but by the way of the voters, it seems like there's people that like the way it is, and that's fine. And that's why we, got to go with the power of the people, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's enough that you start seeing number. I mean, Bell with pushing potentially 70% in a 4-person race will kind of tell you that seems like a pretty big stamp of approval there. Everywhere else, I think Bo Ramsey is going to go back and say, I think I ran really, really well on day of. What can I do early that might have changed the way that things were happening? But again, too, I think that right now you're starting to see, as you said, that a lot of people are, at least at the very least, satisfied what was going on. But to explain just how close Bo Ramsey was day of, here are your numbers from Christian Community Church. Day of, Matheny, 109, Ramsey, 108.
Wow.
So, I mean, all
one
these
vote difference
come in there.
I want to say, talking about people's races of when you talk about the sheriff's race, Do I think that both candidates did a great race? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw them out on the lines, walking the walk, doing the talk, whatever you want to call it. You saw them at early voting. I mean, everybody had a well-presented forefront in this sheriff's race. And I think that's why you're seeing the votes like in these precincts like they are.
Yep.
And so it goes back to one of my questions earlier, guys. Do you think that our voting was more led as, on the individual candidate itself?
Yeah.
Or there's people that specifically voted on specific issues that happened in the year that they didn't like?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And you're seeing this happen.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
101.99 when it came to Matheny and Ramsey at TSU.
Wow.
The sheriff's race, again, this is why, and this is the push. Someone asked, where should you focus when it comes to voting? Sounds like you have to work on the early voting because Bo Ramsey today has lost, is within 200 votes of Jackie Matheny. But when you see the total, you're going to say, oh, he almost lost by 1,000.
Yeah.
Well, he lost. He was so far behind, over 500 votes coming into the day. There was too much for him to come back because he ran extremely close.
He did
with Jackie
sure
Matheny.
Did. Sure did. Do you want to take a quick break while you get these numbers in? Okay. You just tap me on the shoulder. That's all I ask. All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to get some more running totals as we're getting more numbers. I think we're getting close. We're getting closer.
We got Morrison in.
Yeah. So remember though, Warren County, keep it first.
An inactive ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
What's up, everybody? Mitchell McCorkle with McCorkle Landscaping. Got some exciting news. We are getting ready to launch our new website. One of the biggest things for us is giving our customers the best experience that we can. On the website, you'll be able to meet our team, see our services, but the really cool thing is you will actually be able to build out your project before you even talk to anybody. Obviously, that's still an option for you to give us a call anytime that you need to, but what our new website is going to do is it's going to have an inventory list of all of our trees. It's going to have the ability to be able to build out your project the way that you want it, and then us be able to contact you and go further with that. Anywhere from picking out the trees that they like to giving us details about a walkway or a patio that they want to do. Stay tuned. Check it out at McCorkleLandscaping.com.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I am Jeff Simmons with the Warren County Way.
And it is almost are we safe to say it's getting?
Yeah, I think we've got all the totals in. They're going to bring out the finals, but I have all of them. I feel pretty confident.
Well, before you say all those while you're getting that ready, we want to say thanks again to all our sponsors that helped put this show together, because again, we couldn't do it. First and foremost, I want to say thanks to the Warren County Way, the Studio 605, the Simmons Says Show, and the Warren County Sports Authority's Jeff Simmons. And then also I want to say thanks to Sydney Allen Batten. She's here, helping us there, trying to keep everything afloat. But we also want to say a huge thank you to our amazing sponsors, the Wingate Group, Pro Plumbing Plus, Insecto Exterminators, McMinnville Drug Center, Layer Lab 3D, Tree City Cafe Inn and the Well. Thanks to the Caldwell Law, Paul Holder Realty and Auction, Volunteer Bearing, also Gateway Tire and Service, Randall Walker Farms, and the Wingate Group once again. And then, of course, Sullins Transportation, Napa of McMinnville, McCorkle's Landscaping, you say it, the boat, Kubota. There you go. Thank you. And then Forged in Faith and Collins River Barbecue. I mean, guys, when Jeff reads you these numbers, first of all, I am so proud for the people that showed up and voted. But the statement, I think your top story would be like, your vote matters. That one vote.
Yep, it can.
It can.
It absolutely can. We saw it throughout the night when it came to all the people that had a chance to vote and a chance to go and win. And again, too, we're actually putting out right now on the Warren County Way our projections on this, but I have the totals that are going through, waiting for the total sheet to come through. But these are the totals that I have. And again, too, we will have a final here. But district attorney, we can say pretty safely that Matt Culver will be the 31st judicial district attorney with over 4,000 total votes. I have him at 4,020 unofficial votes. Randall Gilliam with 3,222. That is a 798 vote gap. And Lisa Zavianis at 3,145. Terry Bell, County Executive, surpasses his total from last time.
Wow.
5,783 votes. Junior Petit, 1,899. Farrell, 491. McEwen, 296. Jackie Matheny, 4,784 votes. About 1,000 votes more than James Bo Ramsey with 3,827. Again, we've already announced that Monty Hillis with 1,010 votes is going to go to the school board over Nikki Griffith. Reynolds with 686, and Chris Cope with over 1,000 votes. Thank you, sir. Beats James T. Jacobs in the District 5 here. Kelly, if you want to wrap, if you have anything else here, I'm just going to check out the numbers.
Check out your numbers, guys. Again, I'm going to put this up on the screen one more last time to see Forged in Faith. If you scan that QR code, you're going to get a great discount on your first purchase. Just type in Warren First TN once you do your purchase and get your price in there. Also, we want to say a big thank you to big shout out first and foremost, not just to the candidates, not just to the voters, but to Susie Davenport and their amazing staff here at the Warren County elections. I'm telling you guys, Susie and them do a phenomenal job on voter integrity, all that, and then some, and then the poll runners to the commissioners. I mean, to Ray, to Lori, phenomenal job. And again, it's just been a great night. Shout out again to all the winners that have been going. We do have Blaine Wilcher. He would like to sit with us for a sec. You want to sit down and chat right quick with us?
Yep.
So Blaine, welcome to the show. How do you feel?
Better. Obviously, I would have loved to have had the most votes, but James worked his tail off, and I told him from the very beginning, door to door is where it's at.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And he, I think he probably hit every house in our district, and I couldn't match that. I knew that. I did what I could on the weekends and the evenings, but I'm glad that he's in. He is very involved politically, and I think he'll be a good fit. And for me, I've still got the clicker. I had the clicker.
I love that.
I went old school, and I figured how many votes I thought I had, and of course James was with me. And I had my granddaughter Olivia out there with me campaigning. I told him I don't pull any punches when it comes down to game day. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to try to get me over the edge. And, I'm glad that I'm in there for a 5th term.
Yeah.
And, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I've told everybody my signs are gone. This was the last deal for me as a commissioner. So I'm either done or I'll do something else.
I got you. I love that. And you know why? Every time I have Blaine on the show, again, knowing, the animals, man, are we going to keep pushing? I know Paul's Clinic, big push for the spay and neutering, help out with the dog situation.
I hate that we didn't make any more progress than we did this term. We did make progress, though.
We did.
I'm focused on pushing on state level to do something about spay and neuter. And of course, I'm going to expect the commissioners to back me up publicly by a vote if I can get it to happen. And I got to mention the car show.
Yes, mention that car show.
I'm sorry, but it's Saturday.
This Saturday, Families in Crisis, FIC New Beginnings. Let's go.
Yeah, August the 8th, Great Bodies 15th Annual Car Show, benefiting Families in Crisis, 150 to 200 plus entries. Champion GMC Chevrolet. $25 an entry. As I always say, people say, well, what can we bring? You can bring a wheelbarrow. If you want to, I'll judge it. Just give me $25.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Oh, wow.
That's what it's for.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Blaine. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now you can go home and go to bed.
Yep. Get up in the morning and go to work.
Go to work. Same, buddy.
See ya.
Have a good one. We just have another special guest. If we want to get him in right quick, you good with that? Junior, you want to come on? We have Jean-Claude Petit with us. He was the opponent in tonight's race for county, or one of the 3 opponents in tonight's county executive race. And I love that. There you go. See, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I mean, politics ain't meant to do fist bumping.
Yeah. So, I mean, talk about your journey. Talk about, you seemed like you had a lot of fun with those signs. Like, that was your thing, man. That was your jam, swinging and dancing.
I have met more people in the community than I ever have.
Yeah.
This all started in 1993.
Yeah.
Because I was turning 18 that summer, and my dad, not being from the U.S., hadn't got his citizenship yet, and he instilled in me the power of voting.
Yeah.
Then he got his citizenship 3 years later before he could vote.
Yeah.
So I have been voting since I was 18 years old, and I'm 51 now.
Yeah.
But tomorrow starts a new chapter of life for JC Petit.
I know. I love it. So with this now behind your belt, and we can go to bed, what did you learn the most from this experience, and what's your takeaway from it?
It's hard to say right now, really.
Yeah.
Because in the last 2 days, it's been more emotional stuff with me.
Yeah.
I really wish my dad was alive to see this.
Oh.
I really do.
I agree.
He'd
been so proud of you.
Yes. Yeah. Because the thing about this that people don't understand, just to walk in the building to pick up papers takes a lot of guts and courage.
Oh, 100%.
You have to understand when it comes to politics, you can't let it get to your heart emotionally, and you can't let it get to your head.
I agree.
Mentally.
Well, again, I think thank you again, for putting your name in the hat and giving people an opportunity to vote for, have options in this election.
And like I said, when I wake up tomorrow, God's already told me what my next journey is going to be. Just gotta wait.
Gotta wait.
You'll wait. It'll come out soon enough.
All right. I love it.
But I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
All right. See you. Well, Terry, you want to get on in here before you can wrap it up with us now?
Yeah, maybe.
Here we go. I think Terry got a haircut today.
He's ready for us to get out of his office.
No, hey, you can be here in the morning when I
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell everybody that, just wrap it up? I'll let you do it. Say your thank yous, man.
Hey, listen, I just want to thank everybody out there that went and voted for me. It's a big boost of confidence to get that many votes.
Yeah.
I really think we've done some good things for Warren County. And if you didn't vote for me, I'm still the county executive. If you need anything, my office is always open. and when you come right in, because I don't ask anybody about that. And I need to send out a big thank you to my family and all the volunteers that have had to help me in this campaign.
Yeah.
They've really done a lot.
I just want to add, as you said, we have the numbers. Those are already out there. You can look on the Warren County Way. We'll have everything updated before the end of the night. I looked back through. I did say I should say my apologies to Junior Petit. I shorted him by 2 votes.
Okay.
Everything else was great.
Okay.
If you done all that in just 2 votes,
yeah, well, that still wouldn't have been good enough. Susie would have had them all right on the dot.
Yeah.
But you win with a almost 70% of the total vote, and most of your county commissioners and incumbents are now going to be returning. Do you feel like Warren County is pretty much saying, hey, we feel like in the last 4 years, you and this commission have done a pretty good job?
That's what I take out of what the voters have said today. Because, they voted to return all the incumbents back to office. And I got a nice victory out of the thing. And I think it just shows how much we've worked together and been able to accomplish for Warren County, and we're headed on the right track.
Yeah, and of course we do have a couple that are going to be new in there because there were people that
They're retired.
The District 4, District 9, a couple. When will they assume their role?
September 1.
September 1.
Okay.
They will take over September 1. We'll swear them in, and they'll be the commissioners for those new districts.
That includes James Zahn. I believe that will include Potter and
Stephen Potter in the other district. And of course, Caleb Graves was unopposed. He will be taking that.
A few non-opposed spots there, but the other winners.
And Trey Cope. Trey Cope's the other one that will take a seat unopposed.
See, this guy. This is why he's going to be the county executive for. He knows.
So
he's made him the numbers.
That's why I'm saying he's going to hold the phone finger tonight and close us out. Okay,
right.
You just put that in and you close us out, Terry.
All right. Keep it first.